You gotta have that mindset. Number one, if you don't have the mindset, you ain't gonna do it right.
We got to make a list. What my
Now,
bookmark?
now, see, number one, you should have a real prepper in here also, because I'm not a real prepper.
Screaming no outside with circulation. Well, ain't nobody else came up on the panel. So I guess me and you can figure out some stuff. Um, ways
Uh, don't
to
hurt the Harvard.
yes.
She said it the best. It's an individual on how each person prepare for themselves.
That's
It's an,
true, but we
it's an
can make
individual
a
thing.
list. We can
Yeah,
make a list.
well, that's
If
true.
you
You can make a list even if you get on YouTube and you ask for a prepare list, a prepper list, or whatever. They got a whole list that you should have.
if you have it open, sure. Those produce a lot of fumes. You want to have them outside, is my understanding.
Right.
It's an individual, each person. Hey, cool gamer. Don't hurt the harvest said she got babies.
Hey, official Jamil,
Hey,
Shawnee, how you
Jamia.
doing?
Make a list starting with the most important items and check off as you complete the task. Okay. It helps to know what you're prepping for.
That
If
is true.
it's flooding, power outage, a vehicle breakdown. But guess what? We don't know when none of that's gonna happen.
Okay. Let's talk about vehicle breakdown.
Okay.
I have a prepping bag inside my wife's car, and it's set up for two people and a third. The two people is my wife and my grandson, and if they have another person with them, they'll be okay too. But inside that bag, I got a map, flashlight, uh, blankets, food, first aid. There's a whole bunch of stuff I got up in there in case if anything happened to them while they're on the road. Uh, I got a walkie-talkie in there. Uh, I got chalk, crayon, pen, pencil. Uh, I put a map, a state map book in there as well. But she really don't need that unless she's going out of state. Because if she go out of state, I'm gonna be with her.
Okay.
And I
Don't hurt
did
the harvest said medical supplies.
right, and I also told her if she do some hard ride to put the pew pew because there's some little BBs in the bag for the pew pew.
Netta said, "What you prepping for? When shit hits the fan or anything hits the fan, are you prepared
It's not just that, just any situation.
in a situation?"
Because
Um,
if you break, if you coming from the AK all the way to Indiana and you break down on the road somewhere and ain't nobody out there to help you, you're gonna have to be able to take care of yourself until somebody come along. Or you, if your phone is charged, you can call somebody. If your phone's not charged, or you forgot the charging cable, you're gonna have to wait on somebody else.
there is a difference between someone that tries to be prepared and a prepper, I think.
My Renaissance grandma, the battery is not in it.
Wait a minute.
The battery is not in it.
Hey, TLC. There are a lot of lists online you can use and tailor to your family needs.
Yes,
Don't hurt the harvest said protection.
yes,
That's a given right there.
right. There's three knives in there also.
Yep, that's a given right there. How do you keep
Work
that
for 3 months.
walkie-talkie charged up in the car?
I don't keep it plugged up.
Hey, Happy Matt, welcome in. Shawnee said
And
I
she really
had
don't take the walkie talkies in there. She don't take the battery or nothing unless she really going somewhere.
I had to be prepared for my husband to be not able to work for 3 months because he was in a car accident and ICU. Sorry to hear that, Shawnee. And I
I'm
was
saying,
listening to another prepper that said that they lost their job and something happened to her husband. But if it wasn't for them being prepped like stock for 2 years with pressure can and food, they don't know how they would have survived. So every little thing that you do can help you.
right,
It just depends on what you're doing. We life happens. We don't know what's gonna happen in the next second,
right.
let alone the next day.
And give you another hint too. The stuff you say you don't eat, won't eat. Let's be serious. If in a time of emergency, you gonna eat it. You gonna eat it or starve. So I'll say if you say you don't eat such and good example, ramen noodles. A lot of people say they don't eat the ramen noodles due to the fact of the salt content and stuff in it. Now, let me give you something I learned when I was working at the prison. You could take your ramen noodles and you can make ramen noodle, or you could take the ramen and make some chips, or that's it. Or eat it. You could eat it dry, you could eat it wet, whatever the case may be. You don't have to use that packet that's in there. You could just eat the ramen.
TLC said SHFT can mean different things for people, weather, fire, job loss, illness, etc. No
Yeah,
matter what, you need to have food, water, shelter, medical communication protection in all situations.
that's
Right,
true.
TLC.
That's true. Now I'm gonna tell you another. When I just before I retired, I had foot surgery. I was out of work for 9 months. I thought it was gonna hurt me, but by the grace of God, I got a paycheck every month, and I was out of work 9 months before they retired me. And I find out the only reason I got a check every month because I come to realization at 22 years I was neglecting my family. I never took any time off. I worked 12 hours, 14 hours, and sometimes 16 hours a day. And when I had foot surgery and everything, I got a check every day. But it was a possibility that I could not get a check because they always hassling you about paperwork. And I find out I had so much time because I didn't take any time off.
Yeah, if it wasn't for me getting injured at my job or have the little savings that I had, I didn't know what I was gonna do until I went back to work. But
Hey,
being put
Sylvia, happy Matt. Go ahead, keep talking.
no, I'm
Susan,
trying to
North
write this
Carolina,
down. But
DCB, Bougie Prepper. Well, there you go, right there. A prepper.
hey,
Bougie Prepper.
Bougie, can you hit that link and come up here? We talking about the best ways to prep. We know that's right up your alley.
Yeah, she's more of a prepper than I am. I'm a I'm a preparer.
In all situations, I was writing down what TLC said. I should have just screenshot it.
Yes, he does, DCB.
Shauna said, "Yeah, you just having food stored and emergency money kept us afloat until insurance come back to you."
Right.
Shauna, yeah, you right about that. It never hurts to try to be prepared. Susanna, like Don,
Like like I said on another channel, I've got stuff that's been locked up ever since the Big C, and I just recently went in there 2 days ago, got some ramen out of there, and I ate me some ramen just to make sure it was still good.
Well, I know all the stuff that I prepped and put in storage is gonna have to go in the trash.
Don't be quick to throw it in the trash. Number one, if it's, do you know what the dates of food, the dates on the food, do you know what that's for? Do you know what the real reason of that date is?
For them to get it out the store.
No.
That's pretty
That
much it.
I use milk for example. It says expired on 24th of June. That milk is not expired on 24th of June. It may go longer than that. The thing to it is, we want you to hurry up and get some more milk before that expires or before June. They put expiration dates so you will come back and get more food.
Well, I know that stuff. I've been prepping that stuff since 2019. And it just got in stores last year in July. And I know it done went through heat, summer, all that stuff going in the trash.
No, it's not. You
I'm not.
take and check it. See what you got. See what you got.
Ooh,
Hey,
hi.
There
hey,
she
hey,
go.
hey, hey, bougie. Wait a minute. Hey, Mike, welcome in.
Hello,
Robin Noodles,
hello,
I just
everybody
said.
again.
Before we start, Bougie, how many
Uh-huh.
fingers I got up?
Mm-mm.
How many fingers? How many
Don't
fingers I
even
got up?
try it. You got two. Don't even try that. Don't even try that. Yeah, I seen up the thing. I'm like, what's the best way to prep? Because I need to know. Is there such a thing?
Hey,
There's no
Sammy,
such
y'all.
a thing as the best way to prep. The
Yeah,
best way to prep is the best way to prep for you and your family.
I
yeah.
should have
That
put.
is the best way to prep.
I should have put. What are some ways we can prep? Does that make
And
better
that
sense?
that still depends on you and your family because everybody is not going to prep the same way.
And I see I
So
misspelled mine.
it depends on the needs of your family, what you eat. You know,
Right,
you got people that's vegetarian, you got people that's vegan. So everybody is not going to prep the same way. So there is no best way to prep.
right.
Prep according, and then two, prep according to what you want to prep for.
Right,
Everybody is prepping for different things. I may prep for a financial collapse, and somebody might not think that that's important. So it's according to what are you prepping for. Also, what are you prepping for?
Okay, praise God, Jigs. He has a knack for looking out for us and working our lives for our best, even when we don't know what is ahead of us.
true.
Jigs, I agree. I'm a preparer, not a prepper.
And then let's don't get into the word games. That's where we might
That's what we
don't
messed
I
up.
don't like to get into the word games. As long as you are prepping or preparing for whatever it is you feel that you need to do, let's not get into the word games. That's irrelevant. As long
Hey,
as
David.
we're preparing or prepping, all of that is irrelevant.
Long as you're saving up something for hard times.
Yes,
Exactly, because at the end
or
of the
whatever
day,
you would like to do. Let's not say I'm not this or I'm not that or that. That's not what we want everybody to be. Is to be able to thrive during some kind of hardship. That's the whole point of whatever you want to call it that you're doing.
well, DC said depending on the food, much of it can be fine. If it's dry food, it will last much long. Nope. I bet you some of those stale peanut butter and crackers is gone. Crackers is gone.
I've got peanut butter in my truck that's been in there since
Shonda said, "What you
20.
throwing in the trash?"
I got peanut butter that been in my truck since 2020. Do you think
Mm,
I'm throwing it away? Peanut butter is good regardless. All you got to do is the oil will seep up to the top, mix it back up,
Mix it.
and that's it.
You know, there's some peanut butter. The peanut butter that I get comes like that with the
Right.
oil on the top already. And then I actually found a mixer, which is cool, that
To
I
be
could put
honest.
screw on top and then mix it up and then put the original top back on it.
That's it.
To be honest, I just don't trust it because it's been. I got food dated back from 2019, 2018, 2019.
All you gotta do is open it and smell it, like somebody said. Open it and smell it to see if it's okay or not.
I got a can of lunch meat in there from
Now lunch meat, oh my.
19
You
uh,
mean
uh,
Sam?
military,
Oh,
military.
Oh,
okay.
okay, okay.
I got a can of lunch meat in there from the 90s. It's the 80s or the 90s. I got a can in there. Do you think? I tell my wife, don't touch it. And I also got some eggs that I put in some a bath back in 2019. I got a big old gallon jar of eggs that I did, and it's still sitting up in there. Don't touch it, none. Just push it in the back and leave it alone. It's, it's, it's sitting in vinegar, so it
Hey,
should be
Breeze.
good.
Hey, Breeze. Jigs, Run Renaissance. I was laughing. I was listening to you, but I was laughing. Run Renaissance said, Jig, throw that peanut butter away, sir.
It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. No,
uh,
ma'am.
Happy Mac says, you never think it'll happen, really. I lived
Mhm,
through 3 weeks of no power in January of 1998 ice storms, also floods and tornado storms. I don't have to be kicked in the teeth to learn my lesson.
That's it.
mhm,
TLC said canned goods are good for years beyond the date printed.
mhm,
Always checks
mhm,
before throwing away.
Yes.
mhm. You
Even
are
if they've
your
been in a storage unit.
you are your first responder.
That's it.
Don't throw canned or jarred foods out till you
You
open,
open them.
smell, and
Hmm.
taste.
You know what? When my mom passed, I threw. I wish I could have brought it down here, but she had so much canned items up there that she actually canned everything, and some of that. I tell you how old it was. My mom had some cans up in there. It was fruit cocktail, but when I got there and I was moving all that stuff, I had some maracas. You ain't heard nothing but the dry fruit in there shaking in the can. That's how long she had it.
Now, I don't eat noodles because I got burnt out on eating noodles when I was younger. When I turned
You'll
17,
start
I
back
didn't
eating
eat
them.
no
You'll start
noodles
back
after
eating
that.
them.
But I stocked up on noodles because I wasn't the type of person to say, "Oh, I ain't finna eat no noodle." If I'm hungry, I'm gonna act like that noodle is just some steak and eggs or some steak and potatoes. I'm not finna play with it.
That's a
Um,
fact.
Medication usually can be used past the date as well. They
Yes.
just are not as potent with the exception
Mhm,
of some antibiotics in the doxy family, but do your own research.
mhm,
Yes.
Rob in the garden, welcome in.
When
Definitely start with the rule of threes. You will see Jesus led farmer. Oh, in 3 hours, harsh weather, 3 day no water, 3 weeks no food.
okay.
yeah,
That went over my head. I don't know what that meant.
Me too. I don't know what that
James,
means.
what that mean?
What's up, David?
start with three rule of the three. You will
Well, the rules are three is the three, what is that? 3 days without this, 3 days without that, and 3 days without
something like
something
that. Yeah.
Happy
Hey,
Max said,
who's
if you hate red beans now, don't prep those. They ain't gonna taste better when the power goes
else.
out. So
Exactly.
you right.
Yeah. Prep what you eat.
That's it.
DC said,
what's
I
up?
do not play games.
You
Thank
got
you.
it, Corey. Oh Lord.
They are two
What's
different
up, J
words
three
that
and
mean
Tampa?
two different things. What's
You
up,
They're
got
talking
Corey?
about he's that person is talking about being prepared and prepping. They might be two different things, but we don't want to play the word games to
right.
get people confused and thinking, oh, you're a prepper. Oh, I'm prepared. Who gives a crap? Just put something
Say
aside,
something.
like
Say something.
Jason said, and do that. That's all that matters. All that whatever you are is irrelevant. Put something aside. Make sure that you know that you are your first responder. All of that name stuff is irrelevant.
And you heard Judge Bougie.
Breeze Omega. What's a bug out bag, guys?
You don't know what a bug out bag is?
I ain't got now. What is it?
Your
I know what a
emergency.
bug out. And see, that's the thing. But a bug out bag is something that's popular in the prepping community, and I really don't care for a bug out bag. I don't have one. A bug out bag is for the time when something happens and you have to go. So
Right.
you have a bag full with things that you feel that you may need if you have to leave your home
Right.
um, quickly. You have stuff in this bag that you could just pick up and go.
Okay.
Right.
Hey, Nikki.
So, but I'm the type of person where I'm gonna bug in. So that's why I don't have a bug out. I'm going down with the ship.
You
So
That's
this
sound
is
pretty
like
why
cool.
I say people
Especially
Huh?
where you
prepare
at.
how
That is
you
the
feel
best
that
thing.
you need to prepare, because just because you hear something, that doesn't mean that it's for everybody. Everything is not for everybody. Just because it's something popular, that doesn't mean that you need to do it.
That's true. I was
Figure
just
out
wondering what a
figure
bug
out
out
what's
bag
good
was
for
because I
you.
keep hearing people say a bug out bag, and I'm like, what is that? I'm a bug out on my property. I see
This
one
is
thing,
what
I'm
they
a
call bug in, meaning you're going to stay and go down with the ship.
okay.
That's what I'm going to do. But there might be a thing where I might have to leave, because it's not livable. But I don't have a bug out bag.
So Breeze Omega said, "Honey is long lasting as well. Jigs, I'm gonna need a
Mhm.
gallon. I'm gonna need 2 gallons." Happy Max said, "I opened a jar of fruit from 2014. Yummy." Netta said, "Here in Florida, we should prep for hurricanes."
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep. You got people that's in those type of areas that need to be prepared for those things.
Mike said,
Mhm.
"You put eggs in oil last 50 years."
Wow.
What kind of eggs you talking about, Mike? Because I know you can water glass eggs, but they say they only last up to 18 months. Now, what kind of oil you using?
His may be boiled.
Oh,
It may
Tampa.
be boiled
What's
eggs.
up, sweet thumb?
Hey, sweet thumb.
Welcome in, Diva in the
What's
dirt.
up? Hey, even that
Hey,
my
Diva in the dirt.
ring.
I have no disrespect for someone that takes being prepared to the prepper level, skills, determination, and
That's
goals
just a play on.
completely.
That's still just a play on words. You're just playing with words. That's all that is. You're just playing with words.
I have baby watermelon, David. As long
That's what
as
I'm talking about, DC.
Ooh, oh, three
That
minutes,
wasn't
no
CC, was it?
oxygen. Oh, Happy
No,
Max said
DC.
3 minutes, no oxygen, 3 days, no water, 30 days, no food.
Right.
Oh,
And I
this
think
is
I think those things, well, not the oxygen, but the food part. If we practice to either intermittent fast or fasting, those things can help you to go, longer days and stretches without food. I mean, yeah, those things can help you with that.
hey Nikki. I was not okay.
And another thing I do with that is I've come to realization, and it's partly due to my military look on life too. I can eat me some what is that, bouillon, a pack of bouillon, and I'm content for a good while. That's the same way I'm with coffee. If I drink me a big cup of coffee, I don't need any food.
Okay, DC, have a good night. Sweet Thumb said a bag with
Have
supplies.
a good one, DC.
Mhm. He's talking about a bug out bag.
I put something up. Save yourself. It took 3 days for red. Ain't nobody
Hmm.
coming. Right, happen back. If something happened,
You are your
ain't
first
nobody
responder.
coming for you.
Yep,
Nobody.
you are your first responder.
You right, Happy Mac. Ain't nobody coming for you. And if you a fool if you think they is. What do y'all think about these bunkers? Would y'all ever get one put on your property if you had the opportunity?
A bunker?
Yeah,
Nah.
the underground bunkers.
I'm in the South. I really don't need that because it might be floating in water before I decide to get in there. Now,
Uh,
Those things, I don't know. I seen those things. Those things, like, I don't know. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. You going underground. I mean, I understand why they have it, but I hope it willfully. Well, my whole thing with, you know, prepping is I willfully nothing ever happens. I'm not the one to sit and fool myself to think that I'm ready for, stuff. I hope nothing ever happens and I just rotate my preps.
and
That's all I happen because I really don't want nothing to happen because I look at people coming back from the military and all the stuff that happens to them and people that's been out the military for years and they're still having problems.
yes, yes,
So for me to fool myself in thinking that I can do better, it's crazy. I don't know. I don't want us to have no civil war. No, I don't want to have to, you know, hurt anybody. To me that no, I don't. No, I don't. So I
got
will
it.
believe nothing ever happens, and you just have to rotate your preps. But I would like you to have them and not need them than to need them and not have it.
Facts.
that bunker, I believe that came in stage after the Iwo and they
Mm,
talk about all the radiation and stuff. That's why they do the bunker and go into the ground because
mm,
they believe that it won't go down that far. But
right.
anything is possible.
Okay.
You trying to say
Boo.
something, David?
Nope.
Bougie
Just
is right. Most folks not prepared for everyday living, much less for being on the outside. Call it what you want.
And
Lunar.
that's all preparing or being prepared, whatever you want to call it, is it's just buying a little more than what you usually get
Lunar
and
so
and
excellent.
rotate it and first in, first out. That's all really what it is. We don't have to make a big deal about it and learning some new skills if that's what you feel that you need to do. I've gone out and learned some new skills. Um, I don't want anybody to think that, you have to, a specific name comes with preparedness. No, I just want you to make sure you know that you are your first responder. Like we said earlier, like I'm happy Max said, nobody is coming to help you. So have some stuff so that you can help yourself in case of an emergency.
That's a
That's
fact.
all. That's all we want you to do.
how you
I
doing,
was
girl? Dad?
looking at it. Oh, what you say, Dave? What's up, girl? Dad?
I was speaking to girl, Dad.
I seen a video of this company and he was touring the bunker that they were selling. The man had lived in the bunker for the last 3 years, and he was getting ready to sell the bunker. When he went, when I started looking at it, it was you know how you have a storage building that sits on your property? That's what it looked like. You didn't see anything else but this building. So when the guy walked through the door, then he proceeded to walk down 3 flights of stairs. And that's where the bunker sit 20 feet below in
Right.
in the ground. And he walked through this massive thing. When I say it was gorgeous, it was a house. It was
Yeah,
gorgeous.
some of them are really, really nice.
When
But
he
answer this
built
question. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, when he built it, it was 4.5 million. He was selling it for 1.5 million.
Hmm.
Now answer this question. If you underground in a bunker, where you gonna get your fresh air from? no matter what generators and stuff you got down there, you're gonna have to have some fresh air.
They do have it. They have it
They
hooked up
have
where
that in there. Them
there's a
folks,
Yeah.
pipe that
yeah,
goes out that
Yes, I
does
know.
it.
They got
yeah.
that pipe that blows it out. Not too far from me, there's a guy that has a bunker. You can't even tell it's a bunker. All you see is a little hill. You see
Mm,
a little hill. You see the deers run up on it, cattle run up on it, everything. But he's got a bunker in the ground.
mm,
Yeah, and that thing, I mean, they had these big, massive fans. I mean, these things were huge. I mean, it was set up nice. He said, and the guy that was doing the tour, which was the company that did it, today, if they was to build the same exact bunker, 4 bedrooms, multiple bathrooms, a decontamination shower where when you first walk in your bunker, you have to decontaminate. Had a movie theater room, exercise room. It had a beautiful kitchen. The
hmm.
things it was nice, and it
Now,
had
if
two
you think
levels to
about
it.
it, or you have all of that stuff, but we were meant to interact with nature. You have nothing. You mentioned all that stuff, and you mentioned nothing. Nature.
Well, maybe they're gonna come out and go outside. Because
Now, if they got all that, I'm pretty sure they have a room somewhere with lights and stuff set up to grow stuff in there.
and they have bunkers that's built like that have those. They do. They have
You
those.
sooner or later you gonna go bonkers in that bunker
Yeah.
because
Rob in the
you
garden.
can simulate nature all you want, but after a while you gonna go bonkers in that bunker.
They've been one outside every day. I'm here, Florida. I get ready for hurricane season all year long. I don't care what they call it. I'm just ready for multiple emergency situations.
That's it.
Unfortunately, a lot of people wait for the last minute.
True.
Happy Max said, yes, just keep some simple camping supplies like a lantern and a tiny gas stove, a sleeping bag, and a tarp. Really, anything is better than nothing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just because you have an underground bunker, it doesn't mean you're never coming outside. And that's true. They even had an
I
underground
thought
bunkers.
that's what the underground bunkers was supposed to be for, so that you don't whatever's going on up top, you don't have to come outside.
All the ones that I was looking at, they had the garages where you drive your car in there. All of it is still underground. You have this ramp that you go down in the ground to get to your garage. So they're designed for you to come outside, the ones that I was looking at. But
Is that while nothing is going on, but once the shenanigans is going on, the whole purpose is for you to be under there, right? Away
well, that
from
man
whatever's
just
going
built
on
the
up top.
he just built the bunker. He said he just built it because that's just something that he wanted. He had
You had
money, so
nothing
he
else to
built
do.
Too much money and don't know how to use it.
Yeah. Cause I done seen people
Four
put
corners, welcome
bunkers in
in.
the side of a mountain. And I'm like, wow, how do you get to this thing? I ain't gonna lie, cause if I had that kind of money, I'd build me one.
Uh, when I
Hey,
got
Dominique,
when I
you
got on
doing
this
the
back when that thing was happening in the 19 and the 20,
The
there was
shenanigans.
some truckers that actually came on YouTube and stuff, and the guy said that he 18 wheeler, he had to drop off some stuff. He went to that location and he said, "This is nowhere. This is out in the middle of nowhere." And all of a sudden, he noticed the ground start going down, and he went in the ground, and there's a big old city down there.
Wow.
Mm.
He dropped the load and everything. He left.
I agree. Camping supplies come in handy. Man, people got money to do them type of things. I like some stupid money like that too. Right, happy man.
Okay.
I really so said if shenanigans is going on or not, I'm not coming out. Going on, nope, I'm not coming out. Man, but that thing was so massive. I was like, Lou, how can I come up with some money to get me one of these? Let me see what I need to do.
I don't need a bunker. I don't need all that. I I don't care what y'all say, but this is what I say. I trust God, and in order to trust God, I got to do what I got to do to survive. But the overall thing, I leave to God to take care. Take care.
I don't want to be here for crazy. I mean, if you know, like when it comes to stuff like when they be talking about what's the crazy bombs they could hit and it just mess up everything. The nukes.
Yeah.
I'm like, drop it straight on my house because I can't be bothered.
No, no,
I
no.
don't want to be here.
Bougie, we want you
This is
here.
my thing. I don't want to be here. I don't want to try to survive something
We
like
want you here, Bougie. We want you here.
nope. I
Somebody got to
don't.
keep us straight, Bougie.
No, I do not want to survive anything. Like that's too much. I mean,
Yeah.
we here now, and it's a lot. Could you imagine that happen and you trying to survive something like that? Like,
If that
no,
if that
I
happened,
don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
bougie,
We stressed out and we have everything that we need. I mean, I can't even imagine your stress level when
bougie.
you're trying to survive after something like that. No, I
If
don't
they
know.
drop a nuke on this earth, everybody gonna be destroyed.
Uh, they did that once
Mhm.
already. Tampa.
I ain't
No,
seen them
not
destroying.
everybody.
Yeah,
They
everybody gonna be destroyed.
they did that already. Tampa, but
What
everybody's not
nuke they
destroyed.
drop?
Was it Iwashima?
I don't know nothing about that. I just looked and laughed when 2020 hit because I had what we needed and was just fine.
That's it.
Hmm.
You just have to be prepared, man. You don't know. You don't, like I said, you don't know what the next second's gonna bring, let alone the next day. And
And
I'd rather
then
for you to have stuff and not have nothing at all.
right, and then even some people are doing it in case they get caught in between jobs.
True.
Some people are getting extra stuff and things like that just in case they are in between jobs and stuff. So there's a lot of different reasons to put a little extra stuff aside. Just find whatever reason it is for you and do that.
And one, you don't never know who gonna be at that, who gonna have to come to your house.
No, no,
The one
no.
that come, we might not want them at all.
Well, I know I'm prepared in case my daughters and my grandkids got to come. So I always
Yeah,
prepare just in
if
case.
you already know who coming and you know who
Yeah.
coming and
If my mama had to come, I'm gonna have to suck it up and open the door.
Those ain't the ones I was talking about, Tampa. I was talking about the unwanted that come.
Yeah. Oh, ain't no
exactly.
unwanted coming. The towel and toilet paper. Just don't just. I mean, everybody went out and bought all the toilet. The world's supposed to be
But
in. What toilet tissue gonna
please
do for
make it
you?
make sense. What you were going to do that much that you needed, like what was going to be happening that you needed that much toilet paper? I didn't get it. Like the
Me
toilet
either.
paper. What you
I didn't
thought you
get
was
it.
doing?
I
I was
don't
To-
know.
like,
I mean, when stuff hits
I
the
guess that was,
fan, they always go buy toilet tissue. Toilet tissue
What
nah,
just
what
be
you
gone.
thought was going to happen that you was going to
make
be in
it
the
make
bathroom
sense.
that
No,
much?
hold
Make it
on.
make
Go
sense
ahead.
though.
Go
Who,
ahead, David.
I said make it make sense. Who told you to do that?
I want to know. Please make it make sense because I didn't understand that at all.
I tell you what, as long as we got washcloths in here,
You
I
better
don't
shut
need
up.
no. I
You
don't need.
better shut up because I
Long we
ain't
got
get that
water.
at all.
We got
Mm-hmm.
water washcloths. That's all I need. Shoot.
It, man.
Hey, Jake's Four Corners report wrote down. Is that what you was talking about?
Yeah, in
Okay.
1945.
I ain't never heard of
When you
that one.
said the
First of
bomb,
all, that's why I ain't never heard of it. I was born in '76, so I wouldn't have heard of it.
I was just
Nobody
Mm,
letting you know
talked
that it
about it.
did happen. It did happen. Or at
It,
least they
mm-hmm.
told. At least they told us
Somebody,
it happened.
you said at least they told you that it did.
mm,
So
Yeah.
9 out of 10, it probably never happened.
mm, mm, mm.
Mona jika mona jiadishi.
And then too, to be prepared also is that when they come around again and say boo, and everybody go running to the store and snatching everything out the store, you don't have to be in that,
Yeah.
stuff going on and fighting with people over stuff. You could just sit back with
Exactly.
your popcorn and watch the
Bougie,
shenanigans.
they gonna be stealing TV, Bougie.
Like,
Be home with
like,
with your popcorn and watch the shenanigans going on.
Right.
You don't have to
like
be out
Bougie
there
said,
fighting with people over nothing.
like Bougie said, a play of words. When they say we
Hmm.
about to have this, that, and the other, folks going to the store about everything. And the bad thing about it, you sitting up there with all the stuff in your house, and ain't nothing come but a bird came by and peed and kept going.
Hmm.
Robin the Garden said, if you stay deep underground for many years, you will become infertile.
And that's true too.
I have used my preps a few times, just helping my daughter-in-law and
In love.
grandkids.
Hmm.
I remember my
Wait,
daughter
wait.
called me, huh?
No, after you
Hey
get through with
Sylvia,
this, go back to that.
which
Go
one?
back to the one before about
This
staying on the ground.
Mm.
When you become infertile, damn, why you didn't tell me that before when I was 18?
stupid, stupid. He crazy. I always kept what my mom called extra. I took it a whole step further. I'm gonna tell you another thing. One day I was in the house putting up the groceries that we had just bought. My daughter had was at her house. I had just dropped her off, and then I went home and started putting my stuff and organizing what I bought to pull the old stuff forward and then put the new stuff behind it. My daughter called me to my, what you doing? I said, I'm putting my stuff up. She said, you ain't nothing but a hoarder. I said, okay, well, I'm gonna call you back. Let me finish hoarding. So she called she called my baby girl on the phone, but I guess she called
Hey
her on
Siri,
video because she was able to see what she was doing. She
what
said, girl,
year
why
did
you
they
got
break?
all them cans of noodles? I mean cans of ravioli and
Cancel.
you got all them noodles, right? And my daughter told her, I said, one of these days you're gonna listen to mama, right? So
Hey Siri,
3 days later, the
what
daughter
year
that
did they
called
drop
me
a
told me
nuclear
that I was
bomb
hoarding,
on this
right?
earth?
She called me 3 days later. She said, Mama, you got $30. I said, what you need $30 for? Me and the kids hungry. I said, well, if you was over here, you could have hoarded from my house. So I was like, well, I saw to the little $30, but you could have hoarded if you needed some food. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, call it what you want. I always have the Tower of TP. I live in the country and I put up a winter worth of dry goods every fall. I didn't buy any when the C-19 got here. Happy Mac, I'm like you, man. I'm gonna tell you, bougie. I don't know if everybody know this. You know how you go on Facebook Marketplace
Hmm.
and when you type in paper products.
Mm.
I found an Asian lady that was selling toilet tissue, washing powder, soap, deodorant, body wash, all kinds of stuff out of her garage.
Mm.
Because she went to the store and bought it all up. Now she's selling it.
She was
And
selling.
then you know what? I think that happened to a lot of people that ran in there and bought up all that food and stuff that they don't eat like that. And most of it probably went spoiled because you don't eat that much and you wasn't going to be able to eat it fast enough before it spoiled. It
That's
was
true.
nuts.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
But I bought every box of toilet tissue and every box of paper towel that lady had.
No.
Then after that, she was like, "You want a trampoline or a
Ooh, not a
hoverboard or
trampoline.
a mattress?" I said, "Ma'am, I can't eat that.
So
I
you
can't
can
do
jump
nothing
out
with
the
that."
situation.
I'm like, "Ma'am, I can't do nothing with that." In the north, when a snow or ice storm is due, we laugh at the French toast people. They are buying bread, milk, and eggs. I just really want to be ready. I'm guessing she said she just want to be ready. That's right, popcorn. Prepping is always associated with doom
Doom
and
and
gloom,
gloom.
sickness and can't work, job closing, spouse get hurt,
Mhm.
and is the
Mhm.
only bread maker, job
Yep.
strikes, many reasons to have extra food and water,
Yes.
etc.
Yes, Elder. Yes, right there.
Netta said
We don't want
Christ.
to do the fear porn. Prepping or being prepared is not about fear porn. It's just it's the regular things, just like Elder just said, the regular things in life can happen and
Right.
you're just being prepared for it. Like nowadays we need to be prepared for it.
Facts, facts. God
Right.
heard the harvest said, I prep with a lot of medical things for my family because during the pandemic, some of the medical supplies we needed weren't available. So I make
Mm.
sure we
Yes,
have extras.
yes,
You,
yes.
you, that's how well I'm prepared. When these Vienna sausage, they've been sitting on this desk right here ever since last year sometime.
I hope
What?
you
I
ain't
don't
gonna eat
know what
them.
this word is that Bayou
What'd you
said.
say?
I hope
Hiroshima.
you not gonna, that's Hiroshima. I hope you're not gonna eat them.
Them been sitting up here for the longest.
He gonna
Man,
eat
I
it.
hope you
Hey, Mackenzie.
I hope you don't eat
Oh,
them if they new.
No. These been up here a good while. I'm saving them for hard times.
No, I'm saying even if they new fresh date, I hope you don't.
No, no.
That ain't nothing but a can of high blood pressure, man.
Well, in emergency, we gonna need high blood pressure.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have said that because
I said
who
emergency.
is
Emergency.
no, no.
This
And
been this
I
been
want to
sitting
know something.
this been
Who
sitting here
determines
for over a year. It's been sitting here for over a year, sitting right in the same spot.
who determines blood pressure and how do is it one? I don't know. Is it one side? Do they
you
determine blood
see it,
pressure out of
Bougie?
each individual
What's that
person?
mixed fruit? Sorry, David. What's that
That's
mixed
a
fruit?
Yep. I got a million jars of these. Bayou say he whatever that word is definitely happened. Just ask
Hiroshima.
ancestors of the country. Now what? Here, James Mackenzie wanted you to show you her chicken viennas.
If you got the regular one, it's still got chicken in it. It's pork and chicken and
Now
every other kind of meat.
this just chicken.
Yeah, they ain't telling you the truth.
Well, we done looked up every ingredient on there. It's just chicken in that one.
Okay.
What might have happened is the details of the event have been changed as it was taught in
Mm,
this land.
as always.
Exactly. I'm a medical supply now. I know Jace Medical, you can go and order antibiotic kits from Jace Medical.
Mm-hmm.
Wasted money. Yes, happy
Well,
man.
I put it this way. I got me a bunch of pain pills and a whole bunch of other stuff thanks to the VA.
Mm.
I live in the city and always have enough to last at least 6 months. If you
That's
want to
good.
skip buying groceries for 3 months, you can. You
Okay.
know what I want
Mm-hmm.
to learn how to do, bougie?
Mm-hmm.
Coupon.
Okay.
I want to learn how
Mm-hmm.
to coupon
I'm
so
not
bad.
good at that
I
couponing.
I want to know so bad. Yes, they did, bougie. It was on the news. They brought all the TP baby food, increased the prices to sell to people.
Now,
Yep.
you see how Elder said increase the prices. That's another reason
Yes.
why you want to prepare because they will start price gouging on you.
Hmm.
I've seen them where some places happen with the storms, and a case of water is like $40 or some $20 or some crazy
They,
nonsense.
they
So
did.
instead of helping your community and giving the water and doing it as a tax write-off, which I think you should do, they rather try to sell it to you for $30, $40, which is
What
nuts.
what is the TV show Angela Bassett where she's a police officer?
Is it
I think I know
911?
what you're talking about.
Yeah, she's a police she's a sergeant. She's a police officer,
I thought it was
and they
911 something.
it's one of them. But what it is, where it just happened previously where this guy was price gouging and for
Mm-hmm.
water and all that stuff, and they
Mm-hmm.
actually put it on their show. And she came in. The people were trying to bust in the store. He called the police. She came, and they was telling that they trying to get in the store. There's a storm coming and all this stuff. And the
Mm-hmm.
guy trying to sell a water for I think it was like $20 a case, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
she said, I'm taking you to jail. All of folks came in and started getting everything because she just brought out the point. You gouging folks, and this is emergency.
Right, right. Like you trying to, like people will. You have to be careful because people will take advantage of your fear.
In a heartbeat.
True.
They
That's
will
true.
take advantage of your fear and you're desperate. You're being desperate. Oh, people are gonna be desperate, so they're gonna pay this, for that.
Well, Happy Mac said, prepping makes my life so much easier. No fear. I take my time and only shop for the best sales of stuff I use on the regular.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, looks delicious, Tampa. Oh yeah, baby, these right here. Ooh, it's and the peaches. Oh my goodness.
Now, did you pour that out the can and put it in that jar?
No, I bought it like this. Don't you see this paper seal on here? Shirley said coupon is a digital now. I mean, it's all digital now. Perks reward for each store. Okay.
Yeah.
Flip app. I shop the groceries ads.
Mm-hmm.
And TLC said the formula recall were happening during that time, and we were telling people
How
how
to
to
make
make
formulator.
formula like our
Mm-hmm.
parents did to feed us.
Yep.
That's it.
And everybody have to remember everything that's in the supermarket you can make at home. The
Baby, you
supermarket is
said it
not
now.
doing nothing special. There's nothing special about a supermarket.
Yes, it is.
Everything, everything in there, you could go online and search the recipe and make it yourself.
They taking your money. That's what's special about it. They can take your money.
And it would taste way better when you
Yes,
make it yourself. So let's remember that
because
everything. There's nothing special about the supermarket.
you can make bread with too
Boy,
many
I did
people.
not like when people were doing the food shortage. It's a food shortage. It's a food. How? I'm in North Carolina. All the restaurants down here are still open. All the 10 supermarkets is still open. All the specialty stores got food in it. I'm in South Carolina. Where you at? Any of your stores still got food in it? How is there a food shortage?
Yeah.
Just because one product on the shelf is not there does not call for you to scream there's a food shortage. That just one product is not on the shelf. That doesn't mean it's a food shortage.
When y'all run out of chicken wings, then it's a food shortage.
And where the chicken them there? Where the rest of the chicken there?
Yep.
You feel me?
Uh,
You feel me?
Hey, Storms Radio. So Bayou said
That's why I'm gonna have
happened
my
there
own
in
chickens back
Baton
there.
Rouge. Flood of 2016, 80% of the city went underwater or feet of water everywhere. Grocery stores that were underwater opened up after water went down and sold contaminated items.
mm,
And item
mm.
prices went up.
Yep.
And TLC said, we were asking my
Living in a
granddaughter
bed.
why what's that man name?
Who that?
Them up there who think he can sing.
The
We
farmer.
were asking my granddoctor why
Apollo
they were
Creed.
telling people not to make formula, and the doctors were too young to know that they were legitimate formula recipes.
You
Yep.
know why? Because they want to control what you do. That's all
Prepair.
that's about. It's about control
Hey,
and
Gwen.
and making you think that the stuff in the supermarket you cannot make for like they're doing something special. These companies, they
What's
try to
up,
make
dude?
you think that these
Hey, Tommy.
companies do something
Hey, Gwen.
special that you cannot do at home. Yes,
True.
David.
I give you a good example. I just went to
No,
the
I
doctor
apologize.
this week, and I told the doctor I want to go holistic. I want to start using earth. No, no, no. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. I looked at her. I said, I could tell you ain't gonna be my doctor long.
Okay, that part right there.
Hey, Storms Radio, welcome in. Hey, Gwen. Gwen
Hey,
said James
Gwen.
Brown calling David James Brown. No, that's Maya Angelou. Go on, hit that. Go on, hit it one time for bougie,
No,
David.
no, no.
Go
Go
on, hit
ahead,
that
David.
Maya Angelou one time,
And
David.
he just don't want y'all to know that Angelo was his family.
Uh-huh. Sweet Thumb said people sit in office and figure out how to sell what you can get for less than nothing.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
To this day, I always keep evaporated milk and Cairo syrup in case there
I
is a
need
need for
some
formula.
good thing. Good
I
TLC.
got I
Yeah.
got about 8 bags of evaporated milk sitting right up in that cabinet, and
So you buy it in the powder form.
my old daddy was here, and
You better shut up, Storms and
they
Radio.
just sent it because my daddy was here, and I
They
kept it.
are doing something. I mean, they are doing something special, making us sick with their chemicals.
They
I
show is
because
dirty,
Mackenzie like,
dirty,
ouch, son of a biscuit eater.
dirty
Mackenzie,
water, dirty food, and dirty air.
That's
The
it.
sad thing is,
everything.
the almost sad thing is, they're not doing all of it. A lot, some of it we doing to ourselves. I don't have to go stand in the grocery store line. I could
A
grow my
lot
garden,
of it we do it ourselves. We don't got to eat what they provide us.
and I didn't have to stand in that line buying up all the toilet paper.
Man, do y'all know when the bleach started to
Booze, I
get
had about
you?
You-
Oh,
hold
do
on,
you
Tam.
remember the bigger gallon of
I'm
bleach?
like I was like y'all worrying about the shenanigans. Y'all gonna be in the hospital with all that bleach y'all using. Y'all
Bougie. I
gonna
got
get
Man,
about
y'all
six.
sick with all that bleach, y'all. But was y'all not cleaning before this happened? That's what I
Boy,
wanted to know. Was
I
y'all
just
not
wanted to make
cleaning
sure.
before this
I just wanted to make sure I could wipe my. You know what I'm saying? So I had about 6 cards of tissue.
and you
I'm
could
gonna
have
make sure
got
I
in
can
the
wipe.
shower and washed your in the shower?
Bougie,
That's it.
bougie. They didn't pass us the toilet paper
no,
was the main thing, child.
I
man,
was
I
wondering
Toilet paper.
promise you,
much
them folks.
how much caca and people thought they was gonna be doing.
Oh my God, toilet paper, bougie.
I
Hey,
couldn't.
hey, David, I'm
And
gonna let you know.
you know what else I was thinking about? Because we were doing our regular shopping. I was thinking about the elders on fixed income. You
Mm-hmm.
in here wiping out the whole grocery store, and I'm thinking
Mm-hmm.
about them that couldn't get extra stuff, or they have to come and shop on a regular, and nothing is there for them to get. I
That's
went
it.
in the store and turned the aisle to get some bread, and when I tell you there was not one loaf of bread on the whole aisle. I said, what in the world is going on that people think they need this much? What are y'all gonna do with all that bread in your house?
Throw it away.
What you gonna do with all that bottled water? Shit, by the time you get down to that last case, shit, that water old.
I could not believe how much stuff was, and like she said, when they started going in on the bleach, I was like, you know what, y'all need to just stop this foolishness y'all doing because this is ridiculous.
I know they
But
started
but
limiting them people. You can't get but one pack of tissue, one paper towel. You can only get one can of Lysol. I'm like, what are y'all doing with this stuff?
yeah, because some of these people had turned that toilet tissue into government cheese, where you bring all your family members to get a roll. I seen
And I
Sylvia,
heard
she had
some
about
people trying
seven
to take it
children.
back to the store to get their money back, and the store was like, ixnay,
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
That was Tampa right there, boo. That was Tampa. I was
What?
standing behind her in the line. She got
Oh, you
about
ain't
7 cases of tissue.
you didn't get your
She got
money.
7 cards of tissue, boo. She's talking about trying to bring it back.
But
Man,
I
I
had
don't
about
need
seven
all.
cards for food. What you talking about? I
Yeah,
don't
man.
need toilet paper. I have a wet back.
Hey, that could work too.
They can have the bleach. I mean, if you have the right pool shock, you can make bleach as you need it.
That you do.
You know what I found that I like because we don't really use. Once I found out that you could use peroxide instead of bleach, I don't use bleach on the clothes
Oh yeah,
anyway more. And then I did a test too. My son, he works at
turn out
Cheesecake
white.
Factory. So I wash his jackets. So I wash his jackets with peroxide, and then I wash a set with the bleach and the peroxide. The jackets look way better than the
Did
bleach.
y'all
So
know?
say that again.
Did y'all know that the old schoolers used to wash clothes outside? I mean, wash clothes and then hang them outside, and that sun makes your white clothes whiter.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I found bleach tablets.
Yeah, I
So
got
I get those. I get those instead of getting the bleach.
same
Folks
The
thing.
bought
bleach,
You
all
guys,
the
the bleach
hand
you
tablets.
guys coming
They
in.
sanitizer.
they last longer too. That from what I understand to when you getting it for long term.
That bougie
Folks
crazy.
bought
She talking
all
about
the
she.
hand sanitizers on. It was bottles of rubbing still loaded on the shelf. These
I'm
folks
sorry,
don't
bougie.
pay attention to. I
And
My
did
need
name.
y'all hear
y'all to
about
tell about
the
how to
doctor
suck up
saying
them
how it
cheeks.
wasn't good for you to keep putting that
Stop,
on
please.
your hand because you
It's
get
Sanitize.
not. It's not
huh?
because you end up killing all the good bacteria,
The
the
good
bad bacteria,
bacteria,
the
yeah. And
good
then
bad bacteria.
you heard about people hands start breaking out because they kept putting the stuff on it because that what is the ingredient on that thing? Alcohol.
Mm.
Well, I know you can make your own.
That's what I did. That's what I did for my
Yeah,
kids. I made some for them with the what did
but
I
did,
put in there? The peppermint oil.
but then you know they done took the 100% alcohol off the shelf. I don't know what they got on there. The green alcohol is not like it used to be.
Witch
Oh,
hazel.
I
That's
know.
no, not witch hazel. I mean, not witch hazel.
Rub
Yeah,
alcohol.
Yeah, the rubber alcohol, the
right,
green kind.
right.
It ain't the percentage that it used to be no more. It's less. Give me that rubbing alcohol right there. I don't even think it's real alcohol.
Long as it take care of the aches and pain, it's all right.
50%
Wrong.
rubbing alcohol.
How much?
50%.
50%.
I mean, they put water in there.
I
Exactly.
think right now, I think if you go to Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, all that, you'll get 60, 70, and I think that's how it go.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I think you can buy that alcohol online now.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I only seen 57% in the green. Yeah, TLC. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. All of y'all listening to me. You better go run out and get some toilet tissue because when the next thing happens, y'all ain't gonna be able to find.
I got a bunch of towels and washcloths.
Okay.
I got a hose
Baby.
out back, and I
Cause
hope
that
it
be
don't
the
blow.
first thing folks get. Bread, eggs, cheese, and bread, eggs,
We,
and milk. Be the
we all gonna look
that be
normal.
gone at the store
You
too.
can you can make bread with 7 Up and flour.
Oh no,
I ain't
and we
nobody
Yeah.
all
using
gonna
no
look normal
7 Up
washing off.
eggs.
We all gonna look
Never
normal washing
know,
off with a hose.
man.
I ain't never made no bread with no 7 Up jigs.
Hey, welcome to
James
the
knows too. Jay's got
So
recipes that you don't even know about.
so LP said Walgreens sells 7% and 91%. I
That's
have
Mm.
right. I know they
both.
got somebody on.
You can get the 90% alcohol, but it's in the diabetic section at Wally World.
mm,
Mm.
So I'm going to the
TL
diabetical section then.
TLC gave a she said rubbing alcohol and aloe gel, make your own hand
yeah,
sanitizer.
yes, yes.
Get
Rubbing
you a
alcohol
copy of
and
the
who?
gas station
Aloe
bathroom
gel.
kit.
Okay.
Please tell us and get a copy of the gas station key. Somebody told me, man, bump buying me some toilet tissue. I go get me some leaves off my tree. I said,
That's
what
me.
the
Hey, if you
I
got that
told
tree out there, hey, that's it.
hey man, if you got some good big fig leaves or maple leaves or oak leaves, that's one or two good swipes.
You're gonna be itching like a bug.
Hey,
Especially if you're allergic to grass and stuff. You're gonna be itching like
hey,
Yeah,
David, tell 'em, itching and clean.
yeah.
a
Hey man, at least you ain't walking around here with that trail.
Don't forget regular soap and water do a great job of killing all the cooties on you. Y'all, y'all better make sure y'all buy
Miss
y'all
Alice,
soap.
Miss Alice, that was an old word, cooties, and I don't know if soap can
That
rub
ain't
off
Miss
them cooties.
Alice.
Who was that said that?
That Happy Mac said that.
Happy Mac. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
TLC said mullein leaves are softer.
See, see, TLC. I was thinking about
And
them
I got
comfort
a
leaves I got.
million mullein leaves on my property. I need to
Well,
save them, John.
you gonna need them anyway. You ain't gonna be getting them away in a minute.
You joking, but I ordered seeds for something with those nice soft leaves. Don't hurt
Yeah,
your
they
heart. You
right.
can get 99% alcohol online for $8 for a
I thought I
baby that's
wasn't crazy.
it gonna stay right online for for $8 for 16 ounces.
Yeah, I thought I wasn't crazy. They had that high.
That'll make sure
They had
you
that high.
drink plenty of water to make a clean drop. Happy Max said mullen leaves so soft like wiping with the baby kitten.
Mm. I don't know if I'm white with no baby kid, Mac, but I appreciate that.
Bye, you said shake it and keep moving.
Hey, hey, Bayou, that's what I got. That's what I got.
My renaissance said, I love mullen leaves, but not for my butt. It's a negative.
Come on, Miss
Thanks,
Renaissance.
Bayou. They don't
Come on,
make
Miss
two ply
Renaissance.
leaves.
Miss Renaissance,
Gotta
you
do
don't
what
know,
you
but
gotta do.
use them leaves. The mullen
Lamb's
leaves will get you
ears
clean.
are very soft. What's a lamb ear? Come on, a lamb.
I think that's a plant.
Hey y'all, when I was driving delivering this lady some uh
Unless Alice talking about grabbing a real baby goat and wiping his with his
she
head.
said the plant. Tell Toon come here. She said the plant.
Well,
Lamb's ear plant.
The lamb,
Lamb's
yeah.
ear plant. Tell Toon come here. Lamb's ears are very soft. The plant.
okay, yeah. Right.
Yes, lamb's ears
And,
are so
and
soft.
realistically speaking, the lamb, they really don't get much hair on their ear. Ask me how I know.
Hanifa, come here.
The lamb
Let me
don't get much
see.
around his ear.
They don't get much hair on their ears.
Please, I order
Because I got that piece of
no
thing out there
complaint.
that need to go in the refrigerator.
You know what's really important too? The most thing important is water.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to purify and filter. Those are
Right.
two different things. Being able to filter the water and being able to purify it. You got to be able to do both.
That's true.
Okay. When I was delivering for FedEx, this lady, she orders her toilet tissue from this company, right? So when I looked on her package of what was the name of the company she got it, because she ended up giving me 2 rolls of the toilet tissue, and the toilet tissue was fine. Guess what the name of the company was called?
Keep it clean.
Who gives
Squeaky.
a crap? Yeah, this the name of the company. You can get you a subscription. It's called Who Gives a Crap. But the toilet tissue was fine.
Why you didn't get
She
no
gave
more?
It
Babe,
felt like
I'm not finna be paying that. No, you know how they get you with them subscriptions, then next thing you know, another price been added out on you. And I
Oh,
got time for all that.
so you didn't feel like wiping your with that was what that wasn't good enough no more. You gonna come
Either
back
way,
down, huh?
you get clean, and that's but ain't nobody studying you, David.
she
Pretty
went
much,
Yes,
back down to one ply instead of two ply.
right. She said, "I'm gonna come back down to that one ply."
David, you use sandpaper.
Girl, I almost cussed you and whoever read that. If you read that,
They didn't ask you. I just figured you use sandpaper.
who? Oh,
Everyone needs a dehumidifier because we will never be able to have enough water if SHTF hits last for
Honey,
years.
I haven't really gone deep into the dehumidifier, Elder, because only thing I heard is somebody say not to use the water. I don't, because of what it's pulling out of
Out of
the
the air.
air.
I
So I
don't
would
even know
figure
what a
if it
dehumidifier
came
is.
down to, because I have one, if it came down to using that water, you would still need to um
Purified.
filter filter it and purify it if you're going to use it.
But let's get serious though. In an extreme emergency, you may not be able to filter that water and all that stuff. So it comes to the point: do I really
yes, you
need it?
can.
Well,
You
you
got
can.
a
You said
t-shirt.
if you prepared to filter your water, why wouldn't you be able to filter it?
If you got a
Well,
So
t-shirt,
I
the
got a Berkey in here, so
dehumidifier is a water purifier.
A soy mean
say it,
soy,
say it
yeah,
What
again.
is this dehumidifier? Is that something to clean the air or water?
no,
that,
that's
no, it pulls the moisture out of the air.
right.
Okay.
That's like
And
most
we not
people
gonna,
like in basements when basements get real humid, so it
mhm.
pulls the humidity out of the air, pulls the moisture out of the air, so that
But
places
see,
won't get the mold and stuff, so it won't get moldy and stuff like that.
uh,
I've
but
got a
see,
hand
you
pump
don't
on
drink
my
enough
well.
water. I'm sorry, J3.
No, I was just saying I got a hand pump on my well out there.
I'm
Mm.
saying you don't drink enough water. You don't need no dehumidifier, Tampa. You
Okay.
need nothing like
Okay, I
you
got a
need,
Honey,
you
question
wait,
need
for
all.
no, hold on, Tampa. Could J3 finish his thing when he was saying like in emergency you may not be able to filter. What else you was gonna say?
Right. No, I was just saying how you said you wouldn't drink the water until it's filtered or whatever. Like I said, if it's an extreme emergency, you have to think about yourself, things and whatever. You may not have the stuff to filter it. But like David said, you could use a shirt or whatever. That's filtering it so much, but not all.
And remember, filtering is getting the big particles out, and according to what you're using, how much, what it could filter, big things, small things. That's what filtering does. So
And
if you're talking about contaminants, you need something that can
Right.
filter out the contaminants. Like a
like a
t-shirt is
Birkin.
something. A t-shirt is something is really like what you filtering out rocks, big stuff, but it's not filtering out contaminants.
And then you
So
need
You
to
can
deal with
use a Birkin,
charcoal
right?
and stuff.
do
And
not drink still water. Always drink from a moving creek.
and what they say, always think about
Stagnant water.
what's coming up from up top, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
The water. Make
But
sure
wouldn't a
that
Birkin
Your
system
throat.
work?
Berkey is just a name that's run around in the prepping community. It does not mean that Berkey is good. It's just a name. It's just a
It's just
popular
something that
name.
it's
Filter.
just something that's clearing the water.
Yeah, do your research when you getting your filters and stuff. Don't go by, that's just a name brand name. And matter of fact, actually they split. Did
Right.
anybody get that? They
Yeah.
actually, the filter part of the company split from
Yes.
I think the other part of the company. So
Because right
yeah.
now if you order Berkey, you won't get a Berkey water filter. It's another. It's something else that they sell.
Right, right. Yeah, they split. The filter part of the company went on their own. So yeah, that Berkey is just a
It's a good container to filter the water with. I put it that way. It's something good to hold the water, and the filters I got. It's good for circulating the water and clearing
and
it
it,
out.
and it's according to what you want to filter. Make sure your filter is filtering out the things you want it to filter out. That's the important thing with that. And remember, filtering and purifying is two different things.
That's a fact.
Two different things.
Because, like I said, I put a hand pump. I've got electricity on my pump, but then I also hooked up another thing to it where I can actually, if I don't have any electricity in my house, I can push two
Mhm,
switches, and I can
mhm.
start hand pumping my own water.
So
But
that's what
before,
I need to look into.
but before I start drinking that, I still got to pump it for a good, about a good 2 3 minutes before you start drinking the
That's,
water for all the sediments.
mm,
Right,
mm, mhm,
So that's what
mhm.
I'm gonna need to do when I get looking to getting a well put in,
right.
putting both of those in.
Right. You go ahead and get your electric hooked up to it, but you also have another pipe that runs to it where you can put a hand pump on.
Because I heard Homestead Hart said that her well is ran by electric, but she could put a solar part on there, so in case the electric fail, it'll kick on with
Right.
Mm,
the
mm,
solar.
Well,
mhm.
well, here where I'm at, I have city water, and out here, out of all these houses right here in this area, there's only two houses that got wells out here.
Okay.
My house and the house over in the back got a well. Nobody uses the well water. I use mine, and that's one of the reasons I put a hand pump on there because last year they turned all the water off in the city. So I went out and I pumped my water. I brought in 5 gallons of 5 gallon buckets of water in the house. We were good to go.
Okay, I only ran my water hose for a day or two. So for this spring, summer garden season, last year, nowhere, never enough rain for a garden to make it. So I doubled up. TLC said from a dehumidifier, I would think you would not need to filter, but you
Yeah, no, yeah,
need to
you would need
think
to
about it
purify that. Yeah. Mm,
Everything has to be purified and filtered.
mhm,
Another good
mhm.
thing to have on hand: coffee filters. That's
The coffee filters. Yeah.
that's a good
Mm-hmm.
thing to have
Got
on
a
hand.
box of those. Yeah, I picked up a box of that.
I milk my goats, and that's what I use to filter my goats' milk. Is
Hmm.
coffee filters.
Okay.
So I think a distributor using a name went out of business, but Berkey still is in business. Some
Hmm.
people have the Berkey, some get the reverse
That's what I want.
Reverse osmosis.
I want to reverse osmosis. I do have Berkeys. I have Berkeys.
Don't use those every day. Every bit of goodness natural water has is removed.
Well,
Berkey,
then again, if you're in the city, all that water, all the good naturalness is gone anyway. Because when you turn the
Hmm.
water faucet on, you smell the chlorine in the water. The
You
ble-
know, not only they have chlorine, they have something called chloramine.
yes.
So you thinking you because when I was looking for filters, when I had my other channel, I did a thing on water, but I was researching stuff, and this is where I learned, but the difference between filtering and purifying.
Hmm.
Um, and when I was looking up, like when you're looking for filters, you got to know what's in your water in order to know. Then you need to know if the filter can take out what's in your water. And
Right.
that's how I came across chloramine. And I'm like, what? So not only do you have chlorine, and for those that might not know what chloramine, that's ammonia.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
And
Happy
another thing
Max
too.
said,
Go ahead.
Happy Max said, does anyone have a creek or a lake or something near you?
Unfortunately, no. But
Yeah, I know downtown Greenville, they have a I don't know what you want to call that, but it's a body of water that come from up and come down.
Hey, South Florida.
uh, I was just thinking. I forgot it. It was something about the water. Oh, a good way to check your water out. If you got plants and stuff in pot, take your water and test it. Use the city water on your plant, and then use the rainwater on your plant, and you'll see a big difference.
My Renaissance said we have two ponds.
Ponds. Hmm.
It's all basically distilled to if you're buying jugs of drinking water.
Some of that stuff that they starting to say that most of that stuff that we be buying is tap water.
Yeah,
Straight
that's
from the
what I done
faucet.
heard. I heard the same thing. Cause it don't taste the same.
Right.
But
One.
you know the filters like zero. I mentioned see somebody said they caught this. They had the zero water. Those things, what they do is filter out the stuff in the water that makes it taste bad. That's all it's doing. But you still might have the fluoride in it. You still got the chlorine in it. You still got the chloramine in it. It's just filtering out the stuff that make the water where you'll taste it and be like, oh yeah, it does taste better, but it's not really taking out all the garbage.
The harvest said my little helper did a science experiment growing the same plant in three different types of water. It was very interesting.
Hmm.
I bought my property with the pond. Was a big thing
Well,
I
I
was
remember
looking
I
for.
seen the pond. How you doing, Sweet Thumb? I remember when I first watched your videos, you was waiting for the pond to fill back up.
The property I bought got a wet weather creek. So I'm guessing water only runs through there when it rains. Ain't that what it's
Yeah, it
supposed to be for?
softens up the ground, and the water comes up from the ground.
Okay.
Hmm.
You can get the meters like they have hydroponics to check the ppm in the water.
Yeah.
So I got some questions. In which country was paper invented?
What
Paper.
you got to do with the toilet paper?
It just says paper. In
Well,
which
oh
country
no,
was
no.
paper invented?
Which
What
country?
what
It's for the
continent?
chat. It's for the chat.
Which country?
What
Which country
continent?
created
It
most
say
of
which
paper?
country? Which country was paper invented? Happy Mac got it. China.
China. Yeah, China.
They out there arguing.
Hmm.
You hear 'em? The people out there.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. Guess a food for breakfast.
Guess a food for what?
Breakfast.
Hmm.
I
Oatmeal.
want I want a pun. It's a six-letter word. I want a pun, but being from Florida, I'm nervous about cottonmouth and gators. I say that because it seems that the say everything I like is from their noodles, fireworks, gunpowder. Mm, let me see who got it. And what y'all see? Bacon.
Bacon,
Nope.
eggs, oatmeal,
And waffle
waffles.
Mm-mm. TLC in the garden got it. Cereal.
cereal. Do
That
y'all
fit.
know that breakfast was only made the idea of breakfast, what we these things that we call breakfast was only made for you to buy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
People,
because
people never ate these things for breakfast. They would eat leftovers.
that's why breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
I always used to say breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whatever you put in your mouth when you wake up, that's your breakfast.
Yeah,
Whether
when
it's
you,
steak, eggs, chicken, whatever. Whatever you put in your mouth, that's your breakfast.
yeah.
Lunch and dinner is the same thing. Cause like sometimes for dinner I like pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, why you eating
Mm-hmm.
breakfast food? No, this is my
Yeah,
dinner.
there's no such thing as breakfast food. That was just made up for people to buy breakfast food.
That's it.
Exactly. Yes, like Booja said, you need to know what is in the water to
Mm-hmm.
get the appropriate filter to get it out of your water.
Mm-hmm.
So you can buy extra food. Exactly, Sylvia.
Yes. Yep. So you
B,
could buy extra food. Yep.
don't hurt the harvest said B, break a fast.
Yep. That's all it is. You breaking your fast. You could break your fast with whatever you want to break it with.
That's it.
Exactly. It's the messed up food pyramid we grew up on.
Yes, Happy
7%
Mac.
carbs.
Yes. Yes.
Every
Living.
TLC said
We
everybody
our
eat
ancestors
so
only.
bad it's ridiculous.
everybody goal is to get money on top of money on top of
That's
money.
all it is.
Facts. Facts.
If we have to kill millions of people just to get that money, we have.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I seen too? I seen a documentary about how we came about so-called the poison fluoride. You know that was a runoff from a company way back in the day. Whatever they were making, the fluoride was a runoff. So instead of them paying to dispose of it properly, they didn't want to pay the money to dispose of it properly. So they paid some scientists or doctors or whatever to say fluoride is good for us.
Hmm.
So now they're making money off of their waste. Fluoride was a waste from whatever they were producing in this factory.
And when you go to the dentist now, when you get your teeth clean, all that, oh, we gotta put a little fluoride on your teeth.
Yeah, they always say that our ancestors only ate when hungry. Breakfast was a place to spend money.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
South
Mm-hmm.
Florida says I love leftovers for breakfast. I told people I made lasagna for breakfast and they act like I was eating poison pie. It's like a sin to eat food other than the one they sell
Selling.
it for
Mm-hmm.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Exactly, Sylvia. If I feel like eating me some doggone tuna fish at 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna eat me some tuna fish. Miss me with that, girl. You
Or,
don't supposed to
or
eat
some
no tuna
sardine and
fish.
rice.
Yeah.
Anything. Some salmon,
Mm-hmm.
croquette, rice, biscuits, and molasses if I want to. I believe it was the cereal industry that came up with that jigs. Hey, Tigsy. Hey, welcome
Hey,
in.
Crazy.
I love cold Italian food, cause I don't know why little kids do this, but some little kids will go in the kitchen and get a cold hot dog and eat it, or a cold piece of chicken.
cold chicken's all right.
I ain't nothing cold. It's got to be warmed up now.
I like cold chicken, not freezing, not ice, but just regular refrigerated cold chicken. It's all right.
Mm-mm, no. Like cigarettes used to be good for your lungs.
The lie they told.
Uh huh. I love leftover pizza. My favorite. Deep in the dirt. Hypothetical. How you doing? Welcome in.
And that's another one. Y'all, if y'all ladies and men don't know how to make bread, go watch Diva. Go watch Black's Tropical. Who else we got? Uh
Lex
it's,
Tropical be over there doing the darn
it's a
thing.
bunch of
I
people out here
love her,
making
honey.
bread. You can make bread out of 2 items, 1 item, 3 items, 4 items.
Or you could get a bread maker like I got and just throw the ingredients in there.
Oh,
Like,
you said you ain't gonna do nothing,
That's
huh?
right. Tap the
You ain't
sardines
gonna
and
be
vinegar
pressing and
on 'em.
turning on nothing.
Potato chips, sue me.
mm-mm.
Cold fried chicken
I'm
is
not good. I'm
good.
not good with that stuff. I'm
I
not. I'm
was
not good with that. So I gotta
I
go
like
put it
making
in the bread
homemade
maker.
stuff.
I was
Yeah,
20
I'm not that type of person. Like,
I
oh my
was
goodness.
I was 23 years old and I watched my grandmother make biscuits all the time. and
Yes,
I was
Sylvia.
stationed at Fort Stewart. So they finally said you can move off post. So I moved with my grandparents and stuff. And one day they jumped up early. They had to go out and everything. When they came back, they had some biscuits sitting right down the table. And then, oh, they're good, they're good. The only thing my grandma said, did you use up all my lard? No, lard.
All
I didn't
right.
use lard.
Next question. Guess a gemstone.
Diamond.
Ain't nobody talking to you. Next question. See, Jags, no, he ain't even supposed to be playing. He cheated, y'all. Breakfast food was a money grab from the big cereal companies.
Hmm. You know, that's probably why they did that. Because nothing that they do is actually for your betterment. Is really to make money. So that's probably what the food pyramid was too. If you now that I'm
Yes,
thinking about it, they
yes,
probably just set it up that way just so you can buy whatever they put
right.
in the top and all that stuff like
Yeah,
that.
And,
y'all can stop. Jags cheated and said the answer.
and, and they know that
So
we
he
like
don't his name don't get wrote down. Cause
they
I
they
already told him he couldn't play.
we know that people like sweets. That's why majority of the cereals and food are sweet because it appeal to the children, and the children gonna bug their parents to get the cereal, these
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pop
Hmm.
Tarts and all this other
That's
stuff,
three
Yeah.
days for
and it's
Tony
not
Jerry.
good for you. But hey,
But yeah, Mackenzie made me find her homemade recipe to make Pop Tarts, baby. Make it from scratch.
Mm.
And it's a whole lot healthier than that junk that I buy from the store.
And it probably tastes better too.
It does. Yes, the
I remember when I
food
made
is
I had
flavor.
got some almonds and made some almond milk. And when I taste that almond milk, I said, "What is this I'm buying out the store?"
Water.
water and sugar.
Water, contaminated water.
When I
Because it
tell
don't
you
taste like no
big,
almond milk.
it sure don't. When I tell you a big difference, it's a big difference from when you do your own almond milk and you the one from the store.
Yep. This, I mean, yes, the
Yeah,
food is.
the U.S. diet is sugar and salt.
That
And,
is
and
why
and if you look at
everything
it,
is
the
well, baby,
even
sweet.
when I was in Germany,
Southern sweets.
Germany is totally different than the U.S. Korea is totally different than the U.S. A lot of places I went, you don't see too many big boned people. Well, let me stop.
No, you
You
don't.
see
You
fat
don't.
people.
It's true.
You don't see
You
many
don't.
fat people, but when you come to the United States, you see a lot of fat people,
Mm-hmm.
and the ones like I know some people in Germany. They used to eat good, but they were not big. And majority of the Asian people eat a bunch of food, but they're not big.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Like how they tell us about the rice, and that's like their main dish.
That's it. They eat rice
They
24
tell us
7
rice over
every
here
day.
is not good, but they eat plain, sticky white rice every
Every
Oh,
day.
I
day.
seen somebody, they said they eat black rice and it's
I
more
heard that too.
nutritious.
I
Those
heard
are
that.
for
Okay.
the healthy.
I never did the black. I never got black rice to try it out.
I had brown rice, but I never had black
Yeah, I
rice.
had brown. Yeah, we used to do the
But they
brown
say the
rice at
black
one.
rice was more healthier. Okay. Jegs and bougie. Can I answer?
You see how she kills some pure bougie.
Somewhere you can swim.
Hmm.
Somewhere you can swim. Tell the
Yes,
U.S.
Sylvia. They made it that way. Yes, it's hard to get it off. You get there, and then let's don't be in menopause.
They
Lord
get
have mercy.
pool, the ocean.
Nope. Is our rice different than other countries?
It may be. You
Yes,
never know,
yes,
Nikki. It probably is.
yes. Because Korean rice is totally. Let me.
Somewhere you can swim.
I'm not gonna say Korean rice, but when I was in Korea, that rice is different from our rice, and
Mm.
When
David said the
I went and bought
YMCA.
I was a 50 pound, 100 pound bag of rice. I
I
used to
was
go to the orphanage over there, and I bought a big old bag of rice from downtown, took it to the orphanage, and they were so happy and everything for the rice. And their rice is totally different than ours.
now. Is that one of the states that grow their own rice?
Yeah,
Y'all
Korea,
see
they
what
grow their own
South
rice.
Florida said?
Yeah, and that's another thing too, right? Because the food is not traveling.
Right.
So it doesn't have to be sprayed or this and
That's it.
preserved and that and all that stuff. So yeah.
If y'all give up, put a one in the chat. Somewhere you can swim.
They didn't get it.
Nobody got it yet.
The toilet.
I will.
Yes, yes, Miss Laura. She said our rice is enriched and
And
bleached.
bleach. Yep.
Yes,
That's it. That's it.
Nope. That is true too. They are not spraying whatever that is
on their
on their
grains. Yeah.
grains.
Uh-huh.
Right, farm.
Glyphosate.
So speaking of water, I hope everyone has some playground sand,
Amen.
rolls, oats, natural lumps, and pea pebbles to filter water and some method of purification. It's getting
Mm-hmm.
serious out there with water.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Reservoir pool, nope, nope, nope. Nobody got it yet. That sucks. Carol, David, Beach. So if everybody give up, hit a one. And then I'm gonna let Booge and Jex tell me if they got 1 ounce and see if they can get it.
What we had is so it's not the beach, it's not a pool, it's not a reservoir,
TLC says
Not the
spring.
ocean.
not
Nope.
the pond, it's not the community pools, it's not a
Hey,
lake,
Lon Lifter.
not the
Nope.
ocean.
Don't hurt the harvest got one. So if y'all give
Hmm.
up, put a one in there.
Somebody said creek,
Nope.
stream.
Nope.
Wow. Water park?
Nope.
The tub.
No. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Yes, right, Teasy. Teasy said in your tears. CC Yard. Okay, Jex, give me an answer.
Uh, ain't a pool. The sauna.
Nope. Bougie. South Florida said, what was the hint again?
She didn't give one.
I said somewhere you can swim.
That ain't no hint.
Somewhere you can swim. And y'all named all the swimmers to somewhere you can swim.
David
Wow.
said a friend.
You can't swim with a friend. I mean, swim a friend. Nope, not on vacation. Come on, Bougie.
I don't
Give
know.
us a hint, Tampa.
Uh,
Give another hint.
Lord, I mean, Shana said Earth, Lauren or Lifter said ovary. See, I dropped it in. Sweet Thumb got it. River.
Okay. And what happened to David? David dropped. Just going to say what happened to David, and he started
Yeah,
talking.
he had went down. He in the chat. He in the chat.
What's up, T?
Hey, can you swim me
Hey,
back in the
How you
pool?
doing,
Casey.
PG?
I had to come out there with Queen Bougie. Even though I just woke up.
Hi, Casey.
I
Hey,
love when Bougier's on
vampire.
panels with all that
How was your
extra
mom?
knowledge.
How was your mom, TG?
Well, they ran all kind of tests on her. They couldn't find anything wrong, and that's the scary part. Cause one time I was at work, and they called, and thank God these two men were nice. My mom had walked outside to go to the store and she passed out. And they picked her up
Oh,
and brought her
no.
back home. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. It's just so yeah, Jess. They said if she got has those same symptoms again that bring her back.
Yeah,
Hmm.
But I
Okay.
don't know.
Figure out what's going on.
yeah.
Yeah.
That same thing happened to my mom. She got out the car and she was walking around. She fell, and she said, "I don't know why I fell. I don't know why I fell."
Yeah, she couldn't
Hmm.
get up, she couldn't move or
Right.
nothing.
And
Wow.
Yeah.
my mom, she had a pin stroke.
Yeah,
And
they did all those tests. They didn't see anything because at first they had the stroke doctor come in. They called her from the back. As soon as they
Hmm.
got to the emergency, yeah, and she looked her over. She was coherent, and then she said it's not on the left side, the right, and is so yeah. So
Sylvia,
we just
y'all said
don't
did they
worry.
run tests on her iron?
They did all kind of blood work. Yep, everything came back fine.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's
Yeah.
great. So
And you
Hmm.
know what?
TZ,
And then I got my sister calling because she's a doctor. She's like, "Did they run this? Did you tell them to do that?" I said,
Hmm.
"Yeah,
Well, yeah, at
yes,
least you got somebody like that to double check
oh
everything. That's
yeah,
good.
right,
That's
right,
good.
TZ,
exactly." But thank y'all.
Jex, and Bougie, you cannot answer this question.
Oh, was it a Corey to go
You
swimming?
can't. Nope, it was a river.
it was a river.
No one
But
said river. That's why I
nobody,
didn't.
Sweet Thumb said it though. But
Oh,
y'all
okay.
can't play.
I don't want to play. I just
So, a country in Africa, five-letter word.
oh
I wouldn't have known that anyway.
yeah,
Country
you
in
would.
Africa, five-letter word.
It could be a couple of
Oh,
countries with 5 letters in Africa.
You got Zaire,
nope.
Egypt,
Sylvia, y'all got it.
Yeah.
Sylvia,
Egypt,
y'all got it.
even Rwanda. I mean Rwanda.
5 letters, Jags.
I'm reading what I see.
Oh.
What did South Florida say? How is her spine? Check the electronic record. Sometimes the spine starts to fracture in our elderly.
Yeah, well, her spine, she does have some spaces and because she went for a checkup, she thought her knee was bad. It was her spine. There's some gaps in between some bones or something, and they're looking
Excuse
at
me.
that, but
Hey, Perfection
still.
Bacon and MSJK Gardner.
J.K. Gardner, how you doing?
Welcome, welcome, lawn
What
Well,
lifters.
well,
Long
what
lifters, how
So,
what
you doing?
kind of
Sylvia,
lawn
y'all got the answer, guys. Y'all can stop. And I got one more question.
lawn lister said Wakanda. Hey chat. Y'all, the bad thing is I'm gonna be up all night. Maybe I should just go live and just talk to myself and see who comes
Well,
in. Or start
that'll work
telling
too.
you know the
stories.
vampires are up. The
That's it.
vampires are up.
Now
Or
I've
start
been up
reading
since
my book that
I've
I'm
been up since
writing.
3 o'clock. For the last 3 days, I've been up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
Mm,
I try to go back to sleep, then go back to sleep until
South
the
Florida
next
said
night.
Wakanda
I'm
forever.
about to get my vampire card revoked. I can't stay up.
Baby. So
Yeah,
this is
Bougie.
the last
You used
question,
to be the
guys.
night on the night crew.
Yeah, I used to be right hanging right in there. It's like I can't hang out no more. I'm about to get my card taken from me.
Is
You're getting
one of
older.
my
You're getting
is any of
older.
the mods
Shut up.
still in
La
here?
la 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 la.
When you get older, you barely sleep though.
True, true.
Is any one of the mods still in here?
Uh-oh. What you
What's the
got,
problem?
Amber?
My schedule did not change. I will be considered a vampire. Hey, Perfection Bacon. Okay.
What
The
you looking at?
last question, guys. Tigsy, Jigs, and Bougie cannot play. A U.S. public holiday.
All 12 of them?
Nope, just name one.
There's 14 or 16 now, Jess.
Just gotta name one.
Public holiday.
Public holiday or federal holiday? Is
It's
that the
a
same
public.
thing?
Yeah,
Just
it's
say
just
public.
yeah. Memorial Day.
Laura got it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they do love Christmas, don't they?
Yeah. Just another day to get all your money.
Funny season.
Exactly.
Abe
That's what.
Lincoln Day.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't see my
That's what
renaissance.
they all do, Jags.
That's it.
Every, it's a shame how everybody is so brainwashed in this country.
Yes.
Oh, you better not start stepping on
Oh,
people's toes.
The
sorry.
fact is fact.
Yeah,
The holidays were put here just to get your money. You work hard for your $10,
Everything
and
they
and
do,
they want nine
everything
fifty.
they do is about money. There's nothing
everything.
that they come up with is not about you spending some money. Everything is.
Exactly.
That's it.
And then it's you get bombarded. As soon as Halloween comes, here's Christmas. Soon as Christmas is over, here's Valentine's Day. Soon
Hold
as
on.
that,
Mhm.
I mean, it's just one into the other. I'm like, I can't stand it.
I
Yeah,
went
I
in.
don't
I
celebrate no
went in the store today.
holidays.
They got the Halloween stuff up already.
Yeah,
Mm.
because it's end of July.
You
Yep, I don't celebrate no holidays. So,
Hmm.
guys, all the ones that won, Happy Mac, TLC in the Garden, Sweet Thumb, CVR, and Laura. My email is on the screen or going across the screen. Email me your address. I got CVR and Sweet Thumb,
What are we giving away? Seeds?
and
Seeds?
I think Laura, do I got your address already?
Oh, it's Laura in the chat.
I
Mm,
don't play the game
yeah.
anymore.
Right. Yeah.
They tax us all over
Don't
and
even
over
get
to
me
get till
started
there's nothing left.
Yeah.
right.
How
with
many
that tax
taxes we
stuff.
got in Georgia? 4. You look at your receipt, you just get pissed off.
Yeah.
Okay, Laura.
2 or 3 times they done tax you.
Right. Oh, let me see.
Let's find
A grand
grand
night.
should just
In that
add
mountain.
grand poems into this poem, but I love my twinkly lights. Okay, Laura. We fuel the economy. It's hard to admit, but what we are dealing with is actually us. Well, I ain't giving us nothing because I ain't celebrating no holidays. Things, is that you coming up again?
I
Things,
messed. I know I don't know what I'm doing. I'm on 2 screens.
that's all right. I'm just
Oh.
leaving you on out.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
That
Yeah.
was you, honey slinger, shaking your oops.
Florida
Yeah,
Pause.
Keys.
I'm
Oh.
shaking.
He's always doing something
Sylvia
crazy.
said we would have to do a Boston Tea Party move. What's
Oh
that day and
boy.
all his nuts?
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, see, I stopped myself from saying this. That pause.
My
We
bad,
called
Mike.
it. We called it bougie.
Mm.
Mhm.
Mike, I thought you was gone, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Mike is a vampire. He be in the back listening.
Oh, Mike be up all
Might come
night.
out when something funny happen.
Yeah.
That's when Mike come out.
Uh-huh.
But
Hey,
usually he the jokester up in here.
That's
he
what I'm
is.
saying. Something funny happened, Mike coming out so he could crack some jokes about it too.
He's hilarious. Hey, Bougie,
Hmm.
he's a real night the
Yeah, he's a
vampire.
day walker. Yes,
Get
he's
him
a
Yeah.
in
day
there,
walker.
doggone Bayou. Bayou go
But
all night.
Bayou, she works, right?
But she still be up, honey. Even if she ain't working, she up.
Well, I guess because you used to being up at that time, so you're going to be up at that time even when you're off, right?
Yeah, so true.
Happy
So
Mac said,
true.
"How did Mike not win? He been in the bushes. He said he was in the bushes working.
Hmm.
The problem is we dealing with puppets, so we do a Boston Tea Party, and they got the party of
Stallion
tactics
tactics
ready to take
to
over.
take over.
Yeah.
But see, the funny thing about it is people ain't realizing, people celebrate holidays, but they know y'all celebrate holidays. So okay, well, they gonna come in the store and spend the money. Why not jack it up on 'em?
Right. And that's what
Mm,
exactly what they
hmm.
do.
So, and
Yeah,
then not to
they
mention,
really give folks on those Black Friday sales.
yeah, limit on what they put in the store. They know they ain't got the three products, but you got 60 people fighting over
No,
three
no,
products.
not that. They mark the price up, then they mark it down to what is normally sold during the
What the real price is
non-holiday.
and call it a
Ex-
sale.
exactly.
But
Why
you know it's
money ain't
ridiculous when
free?
people lining up 3, 4 o'clock
Why
in the
won't you
morning
just
to
give it
get
to
to these
me?
stores, and then they
Mm-mm.
fighting and
I
chomping
ain't
over
gonna
each
hurt
other for what?
nobody. Just give it to me.
Exactly.
Why money ain't free?
That's his
If it
favorite
was
swear.
free,
He
you would have
left and I
heard
hate working
me.
night.
Why
Uh,
money ain't free?
Mine need to be growing on a tree.
It
it
does.
It
does.
do. It do. You just can't
Uh,
print it.
right.
You're not
Oh,
authorized to
they
print
can
it. It
print
do
it.
grow
They
on
print
tree.
it, but we just can't print it.
Yep.
Right. We just can't print it. It's illegal for you to print it.
Actually, let's be truthful. Money is a cloth. It's not actual wood. It's a cloth.
Well, it's wood
Really?
with some
Okay.
fibers in it. It's printed on paper, but it's some fibers type of paper that they add. I was watching them making money one day on PBS. They had a special. So oh
You,
excuse
you was
me.
getting happy, wasn't you?
No, it wasn't mine to touch, so no.
South Florida said they don't celebrate anything but Christmas and some birthday celebrations. When was the last time you saw a 16-ounce can?
The other day.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
only acknowledge birthdays, births, and anniversaries.
Yeah,
And
that's what we do
some of
to
them we don't even
celebrate.
acknowledge.
I
Yeah.
celebrate folks' birthdays because that's
Yeah, that's
their
what I call
birthday
the real
and
holidays is
their new year.
birthdays.
And that's
Yeah.
their new year as well, not this calendar crap they came up with.
And I'm not spending no money on no tree to decorate it, then turn around and throw it out.
Yeah,
I'm not doing none of that stuff.
that's the biggest farce right there. Talking about Jesus' birthday. No, it's not. All these pagan holidays, they all pagan. But I didn't come
Yeah.
online to go there. I came
Why
in. I say hi to
why not
everybody.
make money? We got a bunch of nuts that's gonna they gonna work to death to pay for this little stuff, and the kids gonna turn around and tie it up in the week.
Not even a week. The
Exactly.
same day.
Ungrateful about what you done sit there and spent on them.
Yeah.
All my money going on prepping. What we need to survive.
Hmm.
Nothing more, nothing less. You sure it was 16 ounces? They are 15.6. I
Uh,
celebrate the first, the third, and the 15th. What's our country hustle?
country hustle.
I just saw.
Check come in on the first. Go shopping on the third. Check come in on the 15th. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, he gets paid twice a month, huh?
That's it.
Yeah.
South Florida said, I just saw some video. A lady got a mouse in Mike's lemonade and she drank out of it.
Yeah, ever since that illness came through, a lot of people quit. There's no QA check anywhere anymore. Everything just getting pushed through. And then a lot of this food is still residual from all them containers that was sitting out in the middle of the ocean when
Yeah.
Mm.
everything
Yeah.
was shut
When the
down.
shenanigans was going
That's
on.
it.
Oh yeah, it is. That's why when you go to the store, please look at the dates on these products. They will try to slip that old stuff in on you, and Walmart is real bad at that. And I know a lot of folks go to Walmart to buy their
Wally
groceries.
World. Wally
Sweet,
World.
Sweet
Yep.
Thumb said, wait a minute. Y'all telling me Santa Claus isn't real?
It sure ain't. And the bunny
No,
rabbit.
no, that's your daddy. He got tired of you begging, so he said Santa Claus.
Right.
Look here's that. Is there a Santa Claus?
Yeah. You need parents
Uh-uh.
to tell you the truth, because my
Ain't
parents
no
said
Santa Claus,
it ain't
no
no
Tooth
Santa
Fairy, no
Claus.
Easter Bunny.
Right. And y'all ain't,
They,
we ain't got no money to buy no toys or nothing in this house.
And
they,
and what
Yeah.
and
they,
what parent? Well, my parents. If anybody came down the chimney, you was a burglar. You gonna get dealt with.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Yes, the
Hmm.
best buy dates are in 2 weeks. Give me
Yeah.
all
Some of them
that.
are past that too when you look at those dates on those products. And I called him. I said, "Do you know everything y'all got on this shelf is expired, past the best by
Let me
date?"
see that, McKenzie.
And
that ain't nothing to me.
they're
I've had
clueless.
stuff. Well, I have gotten it off what I call the truck, and we've had stuff like that was had the best date on it was like a year past, and it was perfectly fine.
Yeah, it
No.
could be, but not everything though.
Yeah.
Yeah, him got a phone call.
This can right here say 15 ounce. Uh,
Or there's no more canned goods that's 16 ounces anymore.
mm-hmm.
But aren't they
Not
doing
even
the
I don't.
shrinking thing where they're shrinking everything, but
They
either
got
charging you
16
more for it or the same
I
price?
believe so.
same price, and everything is less now. You get less food paying the same price, but they have 16-ounce beer in the can.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have that.
Yeah,
The
South
stuff
Florida
that they
said
know gonna make money, they ain't gonna change.
Yeah, they're gonna
they
yeah.
ain't
keep.
gonna
They're
That's
gonna
change
the
keep
that.
that's the
that.
can I saw.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
ain't gonna
having
change
that
that. Right. I wanted
shrinkflation. Yeah.
see other
Hmm.
parents. Right. I wanted my kids to know the truth and not see their parents as liars.
Yeah, because I tell you, when we was little, my dad said ain't no Santa Claus.
I saw
Mhm.
I
somebody.
never told my kids that there was a Santa Claus either.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
you ain't got to worry about the school gonna tell them for you that there's one.
That's
They
why my
gonna
dad said it ain't none. Don't believe them folks tell you. They're tooth fairies and all that. I was like, okay.
so how you gonna tell your kids not to lie?
Mm,
But when somebody call you on the phone, you tell them you ain't here.
mm.
Oh, for real.
So how is that teaching your kid not to lie? But if you tell them to tell the bill collector you ain't here, or tell Miss Hattie Mae that's down the street that talk too much that you ain't here, or you in the bathroom or something.
Yeah. But I will tell y'all, we didn't do Christmas, but we did Easter. And I was like, that's another first too.
Yeah,
But my mom loved dyeing eggs and stuff and cooking and running to church on Easter's. Making our Easter outfits.
because you know the Lord rose on the third day,
Yeah, right. Okay.
Best Buy
and
is
you know rabbits lay eggs.
Exactly.
well, I ain't seen
But
no
those
rabbit lay no
Cadbury
egg.
caramel eggs are good.
I ain't never seen no rabbit lay no dang on egg.
I know.
Me
I
either,
seen
but
a
they got they
I
me
see
either, but they got folks believing it.
I
So
seen a
do.
rabbit lay a rabbit.
Poor little kids. When my bunny gonna have an egg? I want a chocolate egg.
The tooth fairy. Mackenzie teeth came out one day. We was driving down the street, and one of her teeth came out. She said, "Grandma, what you want me to do with this?" I said, "Whatever." She rolled the window and threw it out.
Right?
And that was last year. I said, "What you want to do with it?" She just threw it on out the window. I said, "Okay."
She should have said, "I want to stick it in your pocket and get a bankroll."
Nah, man.
Yeah.
She know better. She know better. They teach her them lies. Who calling so late? Jigs, who calling you so late?
Y'all didn't understand that song that came on?
Yeah, I
What,
did
what
that
Play it,
African
last
play
year.
it.
African dreaming say? Stay out of grown folks' business.
That's right.
Lord, let me say, I told him, and my daughter cried.
Aw.
um,
Mm.
You remember they used to say, if you keep looking like that, your face gonna get stuck.
mm,
I guess that's why I keep smiling.
Uh-huh.
But you know, I told my grandmama, I said, Grandma, I got a bump on my lie. She said, what lie did you tell? I said, what
mm.
you mean? No, you just said we had a lie bump. I'm like, what's a lie bump?
You know your grandma know you.
My grandmama is country. So I said, what is a lie bump? She said, when you tell lies, you get a bump on your tongue. I'm like, man, y'all just be making up stuff. How
Hey,
come your mouth ain't full of bumps?
how about if you just bit your tongue?
Right.
I know. Man, they be coming
Uh-huh.
up with all kinds of stuff. You know, if you step on the crack, you gonna break your mama back. Why my mama back ain't broke? Then
Oh,
they, then
that's
they,
crazy.
then they be saying,
Because your
don't
mama
be.
got a big back.
Then they talk about some. Don't split no pole. Don't push a
Well,
person.
you know
Don't.
what though? I see I'm bad at that. I don't like splitting poles because that's like some become coming between me and the other person I'm walking with.
A pole. You can't help the pole that's there.
Yes, you can. You can
No.
both walk on the same
Uh-uh.
side.
Then they had the nerve to say, if a black cat crosses path, you're gonna have 7 years bad luck.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, y'all
Well,
don't get y'all
me
superstitious ass
personally,
back.
me personally, if I'm walking on the street with a lady, I don't let her walk on the outside.
Nope. You're
Because you
not
being a
supposed
gentleman.
to. In case something come on the curb, it hits you first.
Boy, that ain't what we looking for, but
I know, but that's the principle.
Man,
Jigs,
I
I
see
know,
men
but
walking
you
on
know
the
what I
outside of
mean.
the women all the time. The
Yeah,
woman by the cars and the man on the other side.
hmm
yeah, yeah, Jigs. We don't want that to happen, but that's the principle of it.
right. I understand.
Yeah,
Here go country. I say, do as I say, not what I do. I'm grown.
true that.
I did not tell them there was
Well,
no
we
such
always gonna
thing.
use that one on the kids.
Yep.
Hmm.
Even when you're wrong, you gonna use it. Right. Those
Yeah, those
days is
Reese's holiday eggs are good. I like peanut butter.
Yeah, I'm a peanut butter freak too.
Peanut butters. Sorry, David, we didn't get anything under our pillow for teeth. They were like, Tim, what are you gonna do with this? Throw it away.
throw that John in a garbage. Cool berry. My son start. I mean, I got $1 for my small tea.
Oh,
Oh, Dave, we got a
yeah.
dollar.
No, that's cute. Yep.
He gonna say my son started saying that out the blue. Don't step on the crack.
Because he didn't want to break your back.
Yep.
Yep, that was they. And then they used to say, "Don't put your purse on the floor. You're gonna be broke."
I just say don't put your purse on the floor because it's dirty down there.
I was broke before I put my purse on the floor. Wash your mouth out with soap. Yeah, I'm like, okay. Don't make me wash your mouth out with soap. Mm. And you used to tell me all the time, don't you say lie. That's a bad word.
Yeah, they didn't want you to say. Don't tell somebody they lying.
Exactly. Get Flatfoot mad when you tell them that. You a
Yep.
liar.
Hmm.
I was watching
Nine
Liar Liar.
times out of 10, you was telling an adult that. That's why they tell you couldn't say it because you were telling an adult they're a liar.
Yeah, Jex, I know that. I got a whipping in front of the classroom for telling the teacher she was lying.
I was watching Liar Liar today. You know, with Jim Carrey. And when
Mm.
the little boy got up in the front of the classroom and told him what the daddy did for, they were asking the parents what they parents did for a living. And the little boy said, my dad's a liar. And the teacher, and the teacher face just dropped. She said, you what, huh? She said he'd be up in the court and be what the job, with the judge and all that. and he tells lies. And then she gonna say, "Oh, he's a lawyer." And you should have seen the little boy say, "Well, whatever. He's a liar." I would kill myself watching that today. We get walk like a dog, Happy Mac, right? All those mirrors I've broken. I was wrapped by the time I was 12. Yeah, they talk some you break some glass, you get 7 years bad luck. Then I had to somebody had the nurse say, "Girl, you better go pick up a piece of that glass and go bury it." I'm like, what kind of mess is that?
I never heard of that one. Bury
They
the
be
piece
doing.
of glass. I never heard of that. They
Somebody
used to
told me in order to keep from getting pregnant to walk around the house 7 times.
Oh
Around
boy.
my house 7 times. I'm like, why am I walking
So you don't get
around my
pregnant.
house 7 times and I done had 4 babies? It didn't work.
They used to tell, they used to scare me. I used to, because they used to send us down here from New York for the summer. And they used to say, don't eat the seed from the watermelon or it's going to grow in your stomach.
They be saying that the Jamaicans don't let you eat on the floor. I mean, Jamaicans don't like you to eat on the floor. With the
Tampa,
autism.
and then some folks used to talk about if you put an aspirin between your knees, you won't get pregnant. I said, now come on now.
What?
Oh yeah, it was some crazy stuff being said
They
that I
telling you
heard.
you put it between your knees because you're gonna keep your legs closed.
Right, and I was like, there's other
Okay.
ways around that.
Because
Look
you
at
can
Boo
hold
Thing.
you can hold that aspirin and still get it done.
Ain't that what they call doggy? Doggy?
Yep.
Yeah.
South Florida said with his autism, I never know what he will be repeating or saying. Though that was a cute one funny thing was that he will say itch for fish.
They were talking about
Oh.
you, bougie.
Oh no, I had got a phone call. That's what that was.
I remember that
Oh.
one. Hey, South Florida, my grandson, he couldn't say cookie or he couldn't say hungry. He was hungry, right? He used to tell his mama he wants some Kikas. And I'm like, why is he saying this? He was like, he can't say cookie. So he called Cookie Monster Kika Monster. So when he's hungry, he says he horny. I said, you need to correct that real quick.
Correct that one right
I
There's
away.
a
was like,
little
you need.
there's a little freak in the house. A
I said,
little
Yeah.
because
freak in the house.
when they go out in public, she was at a restaurant. He said, "Ma, oh, honey, I'm on, baby." Everybody looking like, what? I knew she was embarrassed. I was embarrassed for, baby.
That was cute.
You have to hold it to keep your knees closed. See the way
Yes,
there wasn't around
Sylvia, come on
superstition
now.
wasn't no. Yeah, girl, that superstition wasn't no joke in the household,
Yes,
baby.
yes, yes.
I flat foot asked my grandmama one day, and I think she wanted to smack me, but and I just asked her. I said, "You go to church every Sunday. You on the motherboard. You sitting down on the front row. My granddad is a deacon. How you gonna be superstitious and you talking about you believe in Jesus?" I
Uh-oh.
knew she wanted to smack me.
Yep. Like you asking too much questions.
I
She
said,
probably
no,
gave
because
you that
I'm
look.
like, how can you be superstitious and you say you a Christian and you believe in Jesus? How you superstitious?
Dun,
I
dun, dun, dun,
I
dun,
know
dun,
she
dun,
wanted to
dun,
smack
dun,
me,
dun,
but
dun,
she did.
dun.
I think I saw my life flash before my eyes.
I know she gave you that look, didn't
She
she, Tampa?
and we was in church when I asked her. I know she
So
wanted
And
you
to
that
so you
that
got
smack me.
saved you
lucky.
from getting
You
I
got
slapped.
lucky.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I
I
know.
think
I could
I,
imagine she was ready.
she was. Because I was like, oh, Lord. I
Hmm.
bet I never ask her nothing like that no more.
No way. Hey, Boucher,
So,
What else do you
Mhm.
have in your preference? I know you got all the fire stuff. Do you
Um,
have a distiller in your prepping supplies?
no, I don't. I don't have a distiller. I only have the I have the Berkey. I have the the
Those little bottles with the
yeah,
pills and the
to put
straws.
the drip. Yeah, we have the Berkey. We have the Berkey water bottles. Also, those are like I got those in case we do have to leave and go. We could
Right.
carry those to go with us.
She's
I also have the light. What's that light that purifies the water?
I saw one of those online too. I was like, does that work? I wonder. Oh, well, I guess it
I
could.
have I have one because when I had my other channel, I actually did a video about the water, and I had got all those different things. So I do have that also. I have the
Yeah.
light that you could use to purify the water. I want to get
And do
a.
you have those pool shock packs too?
I don't trust that myself with that. I don't know. I don't want to use those. Nope. I don't even want to use bleach because I don't know how much bleach. No, I don't want to.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that what
UV
I was
light.
looking for that. I got one pack of that
The
just in
UV
Yeah,
case.
light.
I have the UV light.
Yeah.
So most likely the what I'll be using is the drops, the liquid
Right.
drops and
And the
stuff.
straws.
Yeah, the UV light and the straws, those things. I really don't want to put
You know
bleach
what's
in
really
water.
heavy in the Berkey are those filters. But they're still bulky though if you're walking. You don't want to be
Yeah, it is
carrying
the
that.
whole. I
Mhm.
actually got
I
the
get the straws.
carrying case for it. They actually have a carrying case for it.
Yeah.
And I have mines in the carrying case along with a couple. They have pockets on the carrying case, so I put filters in the carrying case. I
I
have my
need a
UV light
distiller.
in the carrying case. So when I pick that up, everything that goes
Everything's
with
there.
it and the instructions, I have
Right.
everything in the pockets and in it. And the stand, it also has a stand. I bought a stand for it. So everything is all bungeed and everything we could just pick it up and go with it.
I didn't buy that stand. It's sitting on my table. It's been in the
Oh,
box for a year. I finally took it out. I said I
I,
guess I
I
should
just got
use
it
it.
just in case if we are
Yeah.
somewhere and it needs to
To
be
be up
elevated.
elevated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you know what I said? I got some racks
Mhm.
with some
Mhm.
legs I could sit it on there.
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
TLC
And do you
said,
have a rocket stove too? A portable rocket stove?
I really don't care for those little things. No. I do have one, I think but those things is little. Like if you got like a pot I'd rather have a grill like the
The
grill.
charcoal grill?
Not like well, I don't know if you ever seen like a grill you could put over the fire. I'd rather
Yeah.
have that so that
Yeah.
I can sit the whole pot on that
Right.
grill than to try to sit a normal size pot. Like what kind of pot are you deciding to use on that, and who are you cooking for
Hmm.
when you're using that? Because those things is little.
Yeah, I know mine is little and cute too, but I said I could just carry
she
a
said
little
little and
grill
cute.
Is
or make one. But if you
yeah,
find some bricks, yeah.
When TLC said, I need a distiller, you can use it for more than water.
Yes.
Sure
mm-hmm,
And
can make
mm-hmm,
Sweet
some
Song said,
alcohol with it
mm-hmm.
5 piece
and some
to
wine and
D.
some juice.
I
I
have a
have a piece to DIY a solar distiller, but never put it together.
Yeah, the sweet thumb. You should put it together once just to practice.
yeah. There's some stuff
That's
I
why I
need. I
pulled
need
out
to
all my
practice there too.
right. I pulled out the rocket stove, the Berkey. I said, yeah, I need to learn to do this and to use the darn generator,
What kind of generator you got?
the solar.
You got the panels with it. You got the whole set.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I
I
have a
have. I need
3 volt.
to. I need to pull mine out and
Yeah.
hook up the panels. I never
Right.
and let my generators.
Just to test it.
Yeah, I never let my generators I never pulled out the panels and hooked them up
Right.
and charged
Look,
them with the panels to see how long
me
it
neither,
takes.
bougie.
Well, I have two
Mm-mm.
alcohol stoves.
Mhm.
They're like
They're
two
good.
small alcohol stoves that you can use the 99% alcohol and you
Uh-huh.
put
Right.
in there and you can cook on that.
Yeah.
Or you can get that cheap alcohol and put some toilet paper in that can and do the same thing.
Okay, I have
Mm-hmm.
a jet
Long
good,
as it burns, huh?
but it's
Right.
more for when you cannot make an open fire. You can use alcohol for a lot of things other than drinking.
That's true.
I have
Yeah,
the
that's why
rocket
we all need
stove,
to
but
make
it's a
us some
little bit
moonshine.
older. I yes, yes, yes,
Well,
yes. Well,
I am making
family
some moonshine, but mine is called
moonshine.
no, no,
Jake's probably making some of everything over there. That's why he
no,
can't take us
no.
on the
I'm
tour
making that. What's the
anymore.
name? What's that stuff you make with the
Some apple cider vinegar.
no, the tea, the
Oh, some compost tea.
no, this is in the
Oh,
house.
The
oh,
fun
in the
tea.
house. Um,
No. Oh,
fermenting.
no. I don't know why I'm trying to think. Kombucha.
Oh,
Mm,
kombucha.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I
Hmm.
just put that in there what 2 days ago.
Yeah. Homemade kombucha is so good.
I just hope my what's names are good because them things been sitting in that same jar since
What are they
2019.
calling the, what is that thing called?
The
What's in the jar? To 2019.
what is the name of that thing? The thing on the inside that keeps it going.
Yeah, what is that called again?
Lord have mercy.
What thing? The
The
scobies?
SCOBY. Yeah,
Scovy.
the
Yeah.
Scovy.
SCOBY.
Oh, that's yeah. I
Yeah,
do
I
you
had.
guys have SCOBY hotels to
Yeah,
keep your scobies from the
nah, I keep it in the same jar. I keep
yeah.
everything in the same jar, and I had that in there. I put some tea in there last year, and I just looked at it the other day, and they were like pancakes. They were like they was just drying up. But I put some more up in there. They done pick back up.
Yeah, they claim you're
The
supposed to
Scooby
get rid
Doo.
of them after
South Florida said
after
When?
six
Scooby Doo.
uses or something.
I had that. I ain't had no 6 uses out of that.
Yeah. But I don't I still got mine from years, so I don't care. If they look healthy as long as they being fed.
As long as you don't see no mold on it, you
Mold,
good.
right. Exactly.
I ain't see not one speck of mold, so I put me some old tea in there. And hey, I'm waiting on it to firm up now. You see, I had to go buy me a bottle from the store yesterday.
Yeah. Hmm.
I couldn't. I wanted something. Mine ain't ready, so I had to go get some from the store.
And you know what? If you let it sit, it will start tasting like some alcohol. Cause I had
Mhm.
some in the refrigerator from last year or year, and I opened it up, and I was like, I hope this is good, and I don't get sick. It tastes like alcohol.
I
I
got a,
still, I still drank it.
I got a bottle sitting in the refrigerator now that was made in 2019.
Ooh, I wonder how that tastes. Ooh,
That fella's still sitting in the little fridge right now.
yeah.
Do you Tampa? Do you have long term store prepping, Tigsy, Jigs?
Oh,
Mhm.
like you mean
I have long term prepping.
oh, you
What?
mean like rice
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
berries.
Beans and
Yes,
all
Mm-hmm.
that stuff. Yes, it
I
will
do.
way buzz.
Mm-hmm.
Well, family, we're gonna have to shut it down.
She gonna suck on her granddaughter's. Uh,
Juicy box.
These are mine.
Oh, it's something active. I guess that's the adult version.
Yeah, it's got the fruit blend with the electrolytes.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Wait, JT, I was thinking the same thing.
I
Look,
saw
that's
the
what
word
look,
active on it.
look,
I'm
that's
like,
what they say in here.
Did y'all ever heard? Remember the yogurt? Do you know they said they lied about the yogurt? I used to
What
buy so many of those things when I used to work, and
them little
it never
Go-Gurt
worked for me.
packets?
And now I see why, because they lied about it.
Being good for your gut and stuff.
Yeah, to help you go to the back. Y'all ever remember those? They were called Active.
Oh,
They were like you
Activia.
Activia.
Yeah, Activia.
little yogurt cups.
Yep,
Well, all
Activia.
of it is trash
Yeah.
unless you
So
make it yourself.
did they sue Activia or whoever manufactured it for false evidence? It's so many lawsuits
I
out
think
there.
that's what I think I heard, that they lied about, what it was supposed to do for you.
Now the
So
good
Hmm.
question is find somebody who ain't lied about something.
Yeah,
that
true,
part right there. That
true.
part right there. Oh my
Have a
goodness.
blessed night. Just had a honey kiss mango.
Ooh, yummy.
Nice.
Well, bougie, you introduce your channel, sis.
Introduce what?
Your channel. Tell everybody about your channel.
Y'all know I don't be talking about my channel.
There goes Santa Claus' wife putting her hoodie on.
Uh-huh.
But I'll tell y'all about Hands in the Dirt
Okay,
and
No, I'm gonna talk
the
about
life of an OCD-ish chick.
your channel. You
cool.
on the panel, boo boo.
Yeah, Bougie's
Bougie
got nice
Prepper
sound.
is on the
You have a
channel.
great green thumb, Bougie, for this
Yeah.
You
being your
think
first
so?
garden.
Oh my
Yeah, you
goodness.
own the panel. We have to talk
I
about
am
you.
trying so hard over here. I've been at this for like 3 years and I'm really,
Yeah, but this year you're successful because your stuff looked good and healthy.
I have
Never,
more room. I
never,
started on the patio. Well, you know what it is? Not that I have more room. I'm more patient and
Yeah.
I'm not doing stuff to try to kill the plants before they got a chance to grow.
bougie gardening teaches you patience.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
is.
does.
It
Mhm.
is. It is. It has. It has. And then I got calmer about the, trying to run from the bugs. Because that's what happened the first time. I killed everything, spraying neem oil on them every night, trying to
Mhm.
prevent stuff that I thought I was being preventative, but trying to get rid of stuff that wasn't even there.
Right.
So I wound
Right.
up just burning everything. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
I
right,
I
my
hear you.
beautiful people.
Tampa,
Um,
I have that bonnet.
oh, you do?
So,
Yeah.
oh, so both of y'all Santa Claus wives, huh?
Yep.
I keep it in my
I don't know
suitcase.
who that is because
Yeah.
I ain't married. I ain't
Uh,
nobody's wife.
You are married.
Uh-uh.
The
I'm
paperwork
counting the
ain't went through
days
yet.
down, boo boo. I'm counting the days down. Hercules. Come on, things, and tell the people about your channel.
oh, I just came up. Y'all can have the floor.
If y'all, ooh, Lord, let me
Okay,
see
my
what
name
you.
is
Everybody in the chat. This is
my
Jay,
JGGS
name is
Farm,
JZ.
also known
Okay,
as
okay.
JGGB
Jay,
Haven.
you're not
And
supposed to talk yet because I
but
got to
but
do
hold on.
something
No, no,
for
no.
you.
Okay, you still do that. But then we're going to also talk about Bougie Prepper, a young lady that
Bouger.
left the north, came to the south, and now she's doing a thing. She's a prepper and she's working in the garden.
That's
And
right.
then you got the lady TG who cooks everything, plants everything.
Mhm.
She does
Mhm.
some everything. So if you
Mhm.
go to their channel, trust me, you're gonna find something out. You're gonna
Thank
learn
you,
something.
J3. I love
What
Jay
they
as
say,
a
let's
as a
let's
Now, Tampa,
let's
host.
you can do
grow,
your
let's learn and
commercial.
grow together. Let's
Uh-huh.
prepare, be prepared together.
Now you can do
Oh,
your commercial,
oh,
Tampa.
wait a minute. Excuse me before y'all. Bouger, do you have some
Mhm.
of J3's honey?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Uh-oh. All right.
I am a
James,
professional procrastinator, but I'm
We
gonna
all
get
are.
you
We
some.
all are.
when's
Well,
the
my
deadline
name,
for your contest to win that gallon of honey? Jax is
Oh,
giving
not a
away a gallon of
gallon.
honey.
You giving
I
away a gallon?
I gotta sit down and start collecting the commercials.
Yeah. So if you got
Oh
some
yeah, I
honey,
remember. I remember when y'all talked about that.
I gotta make my commercial. Oh, I just don't know what to do. Oh my
You know,
gosh.
is Elder still in here? I would when y'all when I had did a video because I got some stuff from Elder, and I was thinking about y'all with the commercial, and I thought that was a good idea for us because my whole thing is starting to small businesses
Yes.
and trying to get most of my trying to find a way to find small businesses where I could get out of the big stores
Right.
Mhm.
and get stuff from small businesses. So Elder, her shop is not open right now, but I did record when I got my box of stuff, and I was like, this would be so cool. And I remember y'all doing the contest with the commercials. If when we buy something from those who have businesses in the YouTube community, that we do a commercial for them when we
Yeah.
do our and I got my thumbnail ready, but she closed she's on her shop is closed right now at the moment. So
Right.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
wanted to get an okay from her before I do it, or wait till the shop open when she open the shop back up and do it.
Yeah. That would be nice too.
Hmm.
Oh man, sitting in a nicely lit bathroom with some candles and that soap all over the.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Well, with clothes
Really?
on, Jigs, with clothes on, a swimsuit or something. Okay, not naked.
And
I
when
got a
people you
crazy
say that
question.
the stuff smell, you can smell the
Oh
stuff
my
through the
gosh.
box. It's
Yes.
true.
Oh
Before you
Lord.
open the box, you can smell.
Yes, you can. Open the mailbox, open everywhere, put it in the and when you get out the bathtub or the shower, the whole house smells
Yes,
good.
Thank you,
yes,
girl, Dad.
yes. You smell. I can still smell some on me still
I
now.
know. Don't you love it? You just sitting up
Yes.
there like
Come on,
smelling
Pitbull.
yourself.
Come on.
Oh,
Let me see. I got some of the soap and
I
stuff.
got the when I tell you I bought one of everything.
what's your favorite?
Everything except for the whip. I went to the whipped cream, the whip what do they call it?
The with butter.
The whipped butter. And I thought I picked some out, but I gotta tell you, when I got what is that thing called? Well, I'm so easily distracted now. And when I put in the order, I didn't put in the whipped butter. And I was like, I missed out, and now the shop is closed. But anyway, I had got my daughter the eczema,
Uh-huh.
the whipped butter, they love it. My son
Yeah.
and my daughter was having issues with their hands and stuff, and
Uh-huh.
my son just because I gave him half of the soap because I didn't know he was having problems with his hand, or I would have got him his own set. And so I gave him half of the soap and some of the whipped butter out of it. And he just texted me today and said, "Mommy, what's the link for me to go to so I could buy me some more of the soap because I ran out of the soap." His hand looked good after he even put it on the
Yeah.
first
Her
time.
her
His
stuff is
hand
good.
looked way better.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so he used to have gorilla hands. Now he got regular hands.
Yes, yes.
Day three is so bad. Yeah, that her stuff is good.
What's on your mind, Tampa?
What's your favorite soap, Bouger, just from
Huh?
smelling them?
I know one thing.
Oh,
All y'all beautiful people gonna dial my number at 5:30 to wake me up.
oh, okay.
'Cause I got to go
Sorry.
to bed. I
He
got to
said,
pull
"Wait,
12 hours
what we
tomorrow.
putting on honey? Oh no, we went from honey to soap,
Sorry, Tampa.
I love y'all
some
too.
soap."
Country hustle, who you call Tampa May? My nerves I always come, baby, because I'm finna take a teaspoon of this right here.
It's my Renaissance grandma, South Florida.
Yeah.
Hold
Her
on. I might not need to take no teaspoon. This gonna be a all dang on night.
her
No, that's okay.
SD her SD shop is called Lady V, right?
Yeah,
Lady
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 V
Lady
V.
V
collection.
collection.
Lady
collection.
V collection.
Lady V
Yeah, Lady V
collection.
collection.
Yeah.
She's not coming back until September 23rd. But it's
Yeah.
Lady V collections. If you go to My Renaissance Grandma YouTube channel, if you go to her about, you could click on the link from there.
Lady V's collection.
Yeah, I'm stacking up on my soap before it's gone. I have them vacuum sealed to keep the freshness
That's
in.
what I'm gonna do too. I got like one of like a like I have I got a soap for each bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And
All
then when I say they smell good, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
right, people, let's go. Tampa over there
yeah, because Tampa
beaving,
got.
wobbling and beaving and
Yeah,
beaving and
sorry,
wobbling,
Tampa.
Huh?
look,
Everybody in the chat,
looking
have
like
a
a
great
grandma.
evening.
I sure do look like my grandma. She's 92 years old.
Ah, nice. Well, thanks for having me up.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that came in to support me and Mackenzie's channel
I
and
forgot
everybody
one.
that's on the panel. We had
Yeah,
Cropper.
Cropper.
David Corey, the cropper, the man who thinks he know how to make watermelons. And on the previous show, we had Mr. Bennett.
And
Yep.
Yeah, we did have Uncle
Mm-hmm.
Bandit till all the nut books came in. But
Uh-oh.
hey, it's all good though. It is all good. I will see y'all in these YouTube streets tonight.
Thank you,
Cause
Tampa.
it's
Good night,
already another
I'm
day
sorry,
on my
y'all.
end.
Y'all have a
Thank you,
good one.
Tampa.
All
Thank
right,
you,
Bye.
Meg and
everybody. We'll see
CJ and
y'all
Tab.
soon.
Bye, y'all. I'm
Later.
Bye.
out of here.
Y'all.